You're excused. Okay, but to begin the thing, I do have a small introduction of sorts that I typed up.
Cool.
Uh,
Professionalism?
Professionalism.
I love to see it.
Welcome to Darastrix Edgar. It's a weird name, weird draconic shit. But set in the time period of Victorian age 1820, but unlike the Earth you might know, this isn't the same. This is a Dragon Earth set in a different universe, but the same timeline, but with fantasy and steampunk, with kings in every kingdom. Things are similar but different. We join a new and becoming group of heroes in the City of Stars. What awaits these heroes in this new world of mystery and adventure? Let's find out. So everyone, I would like to. It's just a thing you call people, but everyone needs to roll a d20 to figure out who's going to be going first, and their introductions and shit, and their exploration, a few minute exploration each kind of thing.
Someone roll a 10. Someone roll a 10. Nah,
Hey.
Nat 20.
Five. Let's go.
no, the only odd number.
I guess Ben's going first.
The dice have spoken.
Damn it.
Unless you want to do it lowest first.
Nope.
Yeah, lowest
The
first
nat-
is great.
no, the natural 20 means you go first.
Yeah, that's true. You did get nat 20.
Mm,
Why is there 20 on the screen? But yeah, place your. Well, you don't have to place your token, I guess, but technically, but I guess it just makes it easier to know where you're going on the map.
These numbers on the map mean anything?
It just shows. It's like a indicator of like what's what.
Ah, I just scroll down and notice there's words.
Mm-hmm. There are words. Those are indeed words. But essentially, well, everyone's on the map. Yeah, it's just one person right now.
How do I put my character down?
Because we're going in order of
Name the character's name and put it on the map.
yeah. I mean, you could do that at least.
Or
Yeah.
drag it to the map.
So you essentially get here and Mittens can start, looking around and stuff. But the initial goal would be to go to the classroom because there is a magical lesson that most of you would be interested in hearing about. But you're free to explore for a few minutes. Ben, where would you want to go to explore first before going to the classroom?
Uh, Probably the astrology tower. It'd be
I
fun.
I do have that. Not every single thing has a thing, but most of the things that matter do. So yeah, you can push your thing in here essentially because it's astrology. And this is one of the professors that is here. Um, it is what's the name for this one? So I have them all here, just a lot of names. I believe it was. Oh, right. You essentially see a Asimar woman that is essentially looking through the telescope and looking at all the stars and those things. But you are free to talk to her or whatever.
I go up there and say, Well met. I am Mitten.
Ah, Mittens, you must be one of the newer arrivals, I see. I'm Aurora Starlight. I'm the divination astrologist and things. So if you ever have any questions about such things, I could probably potentially answer them, but it just depends on the specifics.
Stars are interesting. Hmm. So I do not have any questions.
That is quite all right. Not everyone always does. You're
Can I just
what?
relax here while I wait for my class?
If that's what you wish to do, I don't see why not.
Perfect.
Is there anything else you want to do before we switch to the next one? Any like
Uh,
look around or anything?
Maybe look at the books or scrolls here.
All right. I mean, that was loud. Um,
Bless you.
that wasn't me.
I know.
That was just extremely loud from the other room. Uh, well, essentially anything you'd be looking up probably in this would be like star sign related things, general astrology, things of that nature. You know, anything etherical or whatever you want to call it. Is there anything
The night
specific?
sky is very
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, it is. It do be very interesting. Um,
So I'll jot down anything new in my journal. Anything that I find that's particularly interesting.
yes. Let's see. I think I have a. I actually have a thing. I can pull that up. Do- This is. Ah, I see. I can choose. You'd find like books. Not that you would know that. I mean, it'd be one of those like A Journey Beyond the Veil. That's one of the titles you would see. Um, if you like skimmed through it, you'd probably like see things about general how people have probably journeyed into the astral, but there's not like that many recordings of it yet because it's still kind of early onward considering the time period. You know, 1820s. So it's there's recorded amounts of travel, but not a lot.
Okay.
And then, like I was saying, there's essentially just like star patterns and stuff of that nature. You know, like your little dippers and stuff like that. You know, the equivalent of whatever they'd be in this universe.
Tiny littles.
Yeah, they'd have like similarities but different at the same time.
The big spoon.
Yeah, it could be a big spoon. But yeah, that's what you would be able to do while you wait for everybody and everything for the class and all that. So we can go back and we can see it would be Karmic's character.
Not mine. Karmatic.
Or
Maybe.
Chromatic, yeah.
Cool.
So you're asking me what I want to do?
Yeah, what's a place you'd want to visit before the general thing?
Well, I was just it was astrology tower for me too, so I was just listening
Oh,
along
okay.
to yeah, because it's the same questions. I just wanted to know like books about astral planes and stuff. So
I gotcha.
you answered my questions already.
Yeah, it's like early on. I mean, there's obviously like records of like like eliphids and things of that nature. If you read like through some of the books, you would know stuff like that because that's always been a thing in any fantasy type timeline. With illithids, mind flayers, that kind of thing.
Yep. Can I take them books or are they like tied to the tower?
They would technically be here, but you could potentially take one out on loan, I guess. But you'd have to bring it back at some point. I mean, it's not like you ever have to bring it back within a certain time period or anything, but just bring it back whenever you're done using it, maybe.
Okay. Well, I'll take a book about mind flayers.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you'd have a book about general knowledge about mind flayers that people were able to document. Because not many people typically stay that long around mind flayers, but there's still enough
Makes
information.
sense.
Yeah. You would know the general information about mind flayers, though, with that book. You know, Dummy's Guide to Mind Flayers, essentially. Would probably be similar name or something. Newcomers. Hold on, let me pull my channel up on my phone. I forgot to do that. Oh, sorry. Hello, Zachary in the letter in the chat. People are quiet, are they?
Totally forgot to tell them
No, they're in
that we
chat.
started.
They're in chat.
Cool.
Is everyone quiet on there? I didn't think they were quiet. Do I need to turn up the desktop audio, maybe? Or maybe. Yeah, I could probably do that. I'll turn it up slightly and see if that helps. Alright, so that takes care of two already then, alright. And believe it or not, it would be Marjorie's turn to go somewhere before heading off.
Let me grab my. My character would be going to the post office.
Ah, sweet. Actually took some time to work on that today too, so that's perfect.
Perfect. Great.
It's actually a pretty unique spot, if I do say so
Sick.
myself. Yeah.
I picked a unique one.
There's a few unique ones,
Nice.
but yeah, it's very unique for sure, for like who works there and stuff, but you'll see what I mean.
All right.
But yeah, basically you would head off to the post office, and you would find it very interesting that it's all ran by halflings,
Oh.
which is not super unusual in the fact that because they're really loyal and like really good about good about getting things on time and things, but just crazy that there's nothing but halflings here.
Hmm.
And the postmaster would be there and right there if you want to say anything.
I'm trying to remember why I wanted her to go to the post office. Um.
Delivery, I don't know.
Oh, this is let's see. I'm trying to remember what the overworld map looks like. Oh yeah, no. This was for her. This was like the closest postal place to where she lives.
Yeah.
So she's coming here to send a letter.
All right.
Uh, so she's gonna go up. She appears very beautiful. And she is going up to the postmaster. Uh,
I was gonna
she's
sure.
going to ask him very nicely.
It's a she, but you can't tell that from how small it
She,
is. Yeah.
she,
I was gonna post a
they,
picture,
them, they.
specifically she. They would actually say as well, but I
Okay.
was gonna post a thing in the NPC thing real quick.
Okay. Well, she is going to ask very nicely. Yes, I have this very important letter that I need to get to the swamp as soon as possible. Uh, is there any way you can get me some kind of discount or some kind of expediting of that?
First roll of the campaign persuasion check. I mean, that's pretty good. It's the first roll, so that counts. One moment. I was just going to get the image. Let's see. It's right. Oh, it's right here. Okay. I'm going to post the NPC art. It's essentially a roguish looking halfling woman. She would look at you and be like, name's Eleanor. Male right, believe it or not. Family business and all that. But so you want a discount, so you're wanting to send it to us to the swamp?
Yes, I have some dear family that lives up there, expecting this to get to them as soon as possible.
Huh. It's very interesting. So what type of delivery were you looking to do? We have waterborne delivery, like boats and things, magical construct delivery, like, walking things of that nature, or magical portals or teleportation. I'll have you know though, teleportation is the most expensive, so it depends on which one you would want.
Oh, which is the quickest way and the surest way?
I mean, the quickest way is the portal, but it is the most expensive by far.
And how much does that cost?
I'm gonna do a roll since you succeeded on your persuasion. So it's normally around 50 or so, but
I don't have any gold. I just realized
you
that.
don't
Was I
have
supposed to have
any?
starting gold? Was I supposed to
You
have
should have
starting
had
gold?
you should have had like 200, I think.
Okay,
Plus the
I
background.
Background and that, yeah.
Yeah.
I do both, but yeah.
think I did a hermit type background. So
I think it's like 200
hold
gold I
on,
gave
where?
everybody, something like that.
Okay.
But
So how much is it?
so she would give you a 40 gold discount, so it would cost like, let's say like
40 gold
18.
discount.
It's gonna cost 18 gold,
Hmm.
which is a lot cheaper than it normally would be.
I think I can probably afford that. She hands over the 18 gold.
All right, and then like she like snaps her fingers, and a very elderly looking halfling walks over and says, "Another one, eh? Where's it headed?" And she would be like, "Off to swamps for some reason. Do you have a specific location in the swamps that you need us to go to, do you?"
Um I don't want to give too much away. Um
I mean, we could
but
always
there
do it to the
is
other post office because it's gonna be canonical
yeah,
that
probably the closest post office,
every
like a major post office in that region.
yeah, I'm gonna say every area will have at least one post office of some kind because it just makes it more convenient, and also it just makes sense considering how advanced the world is at this point. But yeah, that's fine enough. They'll keep it there for whoever, and I'm sure that they'll be notified or they'll check it, or either way. Hopefully that works out for you either way. But appreciate the patronage. Hope you enjoy the city. It's very starry, city stars, very pretty out there with all its pink lighting and such. You know,
Yeah.
the big man likes his pink.
She puts her hand on the shoulder of the halfling, and with all the charm in the world, without actual magic involved. Oh, thank you so much, dear. It means so much to me for you to do me this favor.
She looks very like eerily uncomfortable, but she allows it because you're not like like you're not like assaulting her or anything. But she seems uncomfortable.
Do come and seek me out if you ever need any kind of special favors from me.
I think after you like take your hand off her shoulder, she's gonna like slowly walk away. She's like, "Oh, I have some more work to do. Lovely chatting with you, but you know."
Okay.
So, oh yeah, okay. So next would be what is your character's name now, Oasis?
Serafino.
What's their name?
Serafino.
Oh, Serafina. You haven't changed your Discord name yet. That's also why I didn't know, but
I've been busy.
that's fine, that's fine. But yeah, Serafina, I would put you at the start as well, so you
Fino.
could Fino, okay. But yeah, you would also get a chance to go somewhere before the general proceedings begin.
We're gonna go to the field.
Ironically, that's one of the ones I didn't do because like it was one of those basic things, but
I had a feeling.
yeah. But I mean, if you want the cool places, I'll let you know that the farm is not actually just a farm. It's also a botanical related thing.
Okay.
The farm is just a side thing.
Okay, you know what? You brought it up. Let's go to the farm. I want to. I can start with my second option, so I want to know.
Yeah, that's actually one of the few that I got. And you said it's a giant Phoenix flytrap. As you see one of the professors tending to the plant life.
I will. I will approach them. What exactly is it that you are doing with this plant over here?
Oh, you mean old Bertha? Old Bertha's just sweet as a pea. Just don't get too close though.
To the plant? Why would that be a risk?
Uh, no reason. Do you want an insight roll?
Yeah,
You can if you want.
that's not concerning at all.
Stranger danger intensifies.
I'm gonna have to get used to rolling for this too. Cool. Okay.
Is the audio better, people in the chat? Um, you can generally take the idea that even with the lower roll, you can pretty well tell that he's not giving you he's not being very truthful.
I'm going. So I'm wearing a robe, so you can't see my extra arms currently. But like, I'm just gonna reach out, like one of my top arms, and just poke at the plant, just to see what happens.
You're gonna poke the plant. You're gonna poke the
I'm
bear.
gonna poke the plant. Yeah.
Would be a good base for that. Let's do that. It tries to bite you. Whoa there! What did I tell you about getting too close to it?
I didn't take you all that seriously, but I suppose that
Thaddeus Grimbleweed is always quite serious.
I'm like towering over this man.
Oh, absolutely. He's a forest gnome.
Yeah, I can't take him seriously.
Absolutely not.
If you say so, I suppose that could have been a lot worse.
It could have been, but
It's all plants' life. like this. I've not seen much of this concern.
But I'm the general herbalist and magical plant expert with courses in case of being mandrake and uses, potion ingredients, and general herb practices.
Does that include poisons?
Poisons do fall under that category, but I don't typically do them because there's not really much use for them, at least in my regard, but teach their own.
Fair enough, I suppose. Which way is it to the classrooms?
It's the very large building in the center, hard to miss it.
Thank you. I will take my leave now.
He just like waves as he goes back to watering and pruning plants.
What a strange tiny man.
If you saw in the NPC chat, he is very strange. Oh wait, I didn't even show you the map. Fuck. I just realized that I didn't move the tag.
Wow.
But yeah, this is the
Well, if I
thing.
had known these plants had visible.
Yeah, I meant to do that. Sorry, I thought I switched it.
Okay, well, what I did still happens. Serafino has not seen that many plants, so
Yeah, it's
we'll still
fine.
go with it.
I didn't have any like stats technically ready for it, so I just gave like a general roll with +4. Like that's not fair. So
Definitely didn't hit me.
it probably wouldn't have been that much to be honest, because like it's just a plant. Like it's not it's not like a super strong plant or anything. Like it's not like a tree or anything.
Serafino is going to pull out a book and take a quick sketch of the plant.
Would you like to do a
before he actually
performance check
walks
to see
over.
how good the drawing ends up being?
Okay.
I
Hey,
mean,
that's better.
it's pretty much perfect. Like if anyone saw it, they'd be like, "Oh, that's one of those." I don't even know what to call it. Like I think it's like essentially like it's a Venus flytrap, but not the same because it's got teeth. So it's like one of those like I didn't know an alternate name for it yet, but I'm sure I'll figure out one later. But generally, it's like a Venus flytrap, but different mutation.
Yeah. He takes a sketch of it and then heads in the direction he was told.
Ah, and then we get to the very last one, and that would be uh, uh, Fa, Fa. How do you say your name? Fa, Fox, Fox,
Seems like Fox.
Fox. But yeah, Fox would also have their general spot that they can go to as well before the proceedings.
I was I was just gonna go to the academy was my plan. Also, my mic was unplugged for a second. That was
Oh,
scary.
that is pretty scary.
Yep. Number 2, academy building.
Fair enough. That's fine. That works out just fine. That works out fine. All right. As each one of you walk in, there's technically going to be more students there, but I just did 6 just to like give a general idea. That's just a mix of races and stuff. Oh, I forgot to mention at as far as the guards went, you saw like Warforged, half orcs, Leonins, things of that nature as guards. So very mixed.
Sounds kind of racist. Where are the halfling guards?
Well, they're the postmen. They're the postmen.
They're gonna get stepped on.
They're literally the postmen. They'd be too small, like literally.
I feel like this is profiling. You're telling me that only halflings can deliver mail?
In this town specifically, yes.
Damn. Damn.
In other places, it'll be based on the majority usually, for the most part. But for here, it's halflings because they just fit.
Profiling.
I mean, they seem to like it. It's been their family business for a while, so I don't think they care. But
You're just not supposed to notice the halfling guards. That's the whole point.
exactly.
They're just really sneaky guards. Got it.
There could be one or
Exactly.
two. I don't know. But yeah, as you'd start walking in building here, you would see a mix of things, such as a tabaxi sitting right there, very sniving, angry looking for some reason. Like he doesn't want to be here, I guess. I don't know. And then you got this Leonin that's like very intrigued and happy to listen. A very red tabby looking tabaxi. You got and then you got three different sets of you want tea, just chilling and you know, doing their thing. Snake people. But yeah, uh I think the back row would be the only seats left. Just for canonical ones, makes sense. Because everyone else probably would have gotten there early, probably.
Actually, I'm probably the first one who's gonna get here. I'm gonna take the seat over here on the corner.
Yeah, it's fine.
This was the location I headed to first. So I
Yeah,
might be
well,
the first
okay,
one.
fine. You probably were.
I mean, either
Just
way.
Yeah, we were all
for
going to be in the back
posterity.
anyway.
We're missing two more.
I take my big ass backpack and I put it on the seat and I sit on that.
Oh, there you are. You're right there. Okay. It seems everyone has that was scheduled for the uh the course that I had prepared. Looks and notes. and out of character. It kind of works. But you essentially see this as part of this world, you find it a little bit unusual that there would be a elf here of all places, but they could be like on leave from where they live to just work here as a teacher. But yeah, this is essentially a high elf. Uh,
People travel.
yeah, I know, but I'm just saying like anyone that's like you'd be pretty accustomed to the world at this point to a degree as your characters. So you find it slightly odd, but not too unusual, because the Silver Dragon's very lenient when it comes to travel. Like as long as they're safe, he doesn't care. Um, because he loves his elves. But yeah, high elf with blonde hair. You essentially see like a star and moon type, like I guess I could put it in chat so it'll be easier to describe. It's like a star and moon type cape, I guess you'd call it. Yeah, and she has a jewel uh staff.
Cloak.
Yeah, cloak. That's the word. And roses. You can see slight roses, I think. But yeah, she would have like little ribbons on the end of her hair to show the fucking reaction chat. Jeez. Uh, yeah, like constellations and things on her cloak. But and after that, you see, and then she would look up as if she was, preparing beforehand. She would essentially address everyone and being like, let's see where was it? Check to make sure I'm at the start. Ah, yeah. She would very calmly address the room as follows with her introduction. Hello, I am Professor Sefrina Moonshadow. In this short lesson, well, however lesson would go, who knows if it's gonna be long or short. But essentially, this would be the art of enchantment, unveiling the power of charm. So we're gonna be doing basic charm uh, creation, as you see with the materials provided at your station of desks. Uh, but all charms have their uses from everyday things that you can take around the world. You can bestow nearly anything with a charm, uh, or enchantment, that is. There's been many happenstances of legendary enchanted objects that some are fortunate enough to find, but not all. But charms have quite the many uses. More skilled people at making charms and enchantments would have all kinds of ways to enhance, such as healing, if you're so able to manifest it. Uh, but this is mostly going to be the basics. 6 different types of charms would be under the basic list of charms. So each one will have their own incantation. Uh, there are the first one to try is the light enhancing charm. And the word of incantation would be Luxelimino, as you hold the charm in your hands, repeating that until it works, as you envision it shining. So do you say the enchantment or incantation, I should say?
Sure. Do we need to roll Arcana or something? Or just say it?
I guess it's a good point. Yeah, like Arcana or anything of that nature, or intelligence in general, either one, whatever works.
I can roll Arcana. No worries.
Arcana,
I got this,
intelligence.
boys.
Yeah.
Yep. Is it with sevens?
She would look over and be like, "No, no, no. It's Luxiomo, not Luxiomo." Sorry, I had to do a fucking Harry Potter reference.
Mm.
She would essentially say the same thing to Mouse's character, but slightly different. Like the way you said it, was different, obviously. But she would look at Kithram's and be like, and as well as Atomic, as Fox's character, and be like, yes, yes, that's quite right. And then you essentially see like, how a torch is light? It's like half of that. It's like, was like 10 and 10, something like that. If it was half, I think that's what it would be. So like, it's a decent light, but it's not as bright as a torch. And she would essentially also say, it's like, it seems a good portion of you still need a little bit more practice, but that's okay. This is just, a tutorial of sorts, so that's quite all right. Quite all right. We're not all masters in a day.
Minor illusion, light.
Minor illusion light. Do you want to?
Yeah, like just use minor illusion to copy the effect of the spell.
Do you want to try like a sleight of hand or something?
Yeah, we'll do that.
You want to try to sneak it?
I'm not gonna sit here and be embarrassed in this class. You must be kidding.
I mean, you're free to try.
Um,
Okay, yeah. She's like, oh, I must have been mistaken, young ward. You seem to be quite skilled after all. Yours is like slightly brighter than the others, which is slightly weird, but she's like, it was really gifted or something.
of course.
Can I cast prestidigitation on mine just to one up this guy?
Sleight of hand. Sleight of hand to see if you can hide you doing it. Like if you hush it, basically, yeah.
I'm not
Nope.
really good at it.
She would look over and be like, no, 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 no cheating.
Oh, my bad.
No, unfortunate.
I put it down, then I I cast guidance on myself, and then I try to do it.
You can try it one more time, I guess. Oh my god.
Yeah, I added D4.
Poor Mittens also fails to replicate the base check is like 10. Sadly.
Well,
It's a very easy charm, but not that much easier. Like, because 10 is basic, essentially.
We're struggling. Well, not me. I figured a way around it, but
This next one seems like most of you are getting the general idea. We can move on to the next one. Very useful one that can really help ease your stress a bit. This is a calming charm. Sorry, calming aura charm. It's used to have a calming effect that you put on herbs, small satchel of herbs, jewelry, anything that's easy to get a hold of or put on someone that to calm them down from stress or anxiety when carried or worn. So essentially, what you want to say with this one, this is going to be slightly harder, by the way, just so everyone knows. Not a lot harder, but slightly. It's like a DC 12, just so you know. But essentially, she would tell you this line would be Tranquilus Arure. I think so you'd say that. Words are weird, but something that I would agree.
Words are indeed.
No, poor Mouse's character just like. Okay, it literally got the exact DC for most of them. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh my, three? Three?
3 12s?
Literally the only one just like looks over, is like, wow, you all have very good control over your emotions, it seems. Looks over at Mouse's character. Try again next time. That's okay.
He's just really stressed all the time.
True. And then, you know, each time that happens, it's like base charms. I mean, these are charms that you can keep because like they're basic. So each one you'll have the charm of each one of these essentially. So I'll give you like essential thing that we can like write down later on, but it's whatever. There's still a couple more though. The next charm that she wants to display for you all, very useful for cooking and keeping liquids warm or cold for an extended period of time, ironically. So it regulates the temperature of food and liquids and cookware and cups of all it's just general cooling and heating of specific things. Very useful in the outdoors and such. This is called the temperature control charm, and what you need for this is also going to be a slightly harder check because it's temperature related, element related. It'll be a DC 14, and she would say the word would be thermoregulo. Thermoregulo. That's how you'd say it. Oh my god. It's like, oh, oh no.
Let's go. 14 just barely passes.
No. Everyone gets stuck at 13 now. Why?
it's fine. Guidance.
Well, you have to cast it
I
beforehand.
can't choose this. I don't have prestidigitation.
I mean, I would
I
say you could do
can't
it.
choose it.
Guidance beforehand on all of these.
You could, yeah,
I
it'd
don't
be
trust
before. It'd
myself.
be before.
Because I remember you guys saying something about presentation not being that good. I just use presentation because that's one they listed effects is to chill or warm something for an hour.
It is, yeah, yeah.
Exactly what I was thinking. I was like,
Yeah,
you have this.
but
I
you,
can't choose this.
yeah, you could potentially sleight of hand again. Obviously, you could like see if you could get away with it, but it'd have to be a pretty good roll to get away with it.
I mean, isn't it the same as exercise at the end? Sleight of hand, right?
I mean, like to hide like you're doing it essentially.
Don't want to hide.
Absolutely not. Man, there's been much cheating in today, it seems.
It's literally same exact effect, which is ironic.
Yeah. So it seems temperature control is not quite with this room of people, it seems, but that's all right. You're not going to be a master of everything at the first try. The next one is quite useful with protecting of one's safeguards, chests, a room door, a specific object from unwanted intrusions or negative energy. This is the protection ward charm. It'll make a protective barrier around a specific area or object. And this will be I'll just do 2 every time, so 16.
I could have been an asshole and given myself advantage on all these.
But essentially, yeah, it's
Let's go.
Protego Custom Deo. It's so hard to say.
Custodian.
Custodium, yeah.
11.
11.
I got a 19, baby.
Just like looks over and like how 2 of you were able to manage to think of protection. Okay, I guess 3 of you actually. Yeah.
Is this just the shield spell with extra steps?
It
It's
feels like arcane lock with extra
it's
steps.
more like arcane lock but different.
Okay, dang.
It's like similar. I would say it's almost like it's like a weaker version of that. Yeah.
Okay.
It's like a like a basic version. These are all basic versions essentially. But still useful.
Yeah, feel arcane lock. Just cast arcane lock.
Yeah, no, that's why I asked, because I was like, if I can choose this with shield, then I can just choose it.
This
Except the
next
first
one is highly, highly sought after by many. If you were able to master this, you can get very advantageous results. The Good Luck Talisman charm. And that would be a Fortuna Benevolence.
Fuck.
This will be at 18 DC. That's very good.
Let's go.
Oh, 18 exactly.
Damn, we're doing good. Most of us are doing pretty good.
But since this is a basic charm, anyone that passed will essentially have the charm that gives one-time advantage. So it's like essentially a inspiration one-time thing that you get.
Can we remember the spell and cast it whenever if we want more
Uh,
advantages?
no,
Oh, okay.
it's only a one-time thing, and you have to have specific things to do it. So
Mm.
you have to have specific resources to do it. It's only a one-time use for all these because they're basic. Well, actually, this last one is not going to be basic because it's actually really important to have, and this is called the Communication Token Charm. And essentially, you can use this as a walkie-talkie between 2 individuals, and that you can keep a line essentially between the two. Free communication between, there's always a chance between planes, but it's a little bit harder to accomplish. But it can mostly talk to any range, whereas this one would have a harder chance to do it since it's a basic one. So it'd be like probably a 30 feet range considering it's basic. But this will be a 20. This will be a 20 DC for the communication token. It's the
How does she check, like, if we did it or not?
Communitas Nexus.
That is valid. How does she know if you cast this one right?
It's like telepathy, right?
Yeah.
Using it on her?
Yeah,
But I have telepathy.
you would essentially, yeah, you could potentially do that, yeah. You could essentially do like a thing to do that, yeah.
My telepathy is 30 feet. Can I just talk to her in telepathy and just be done with it?
I mean, you could try deception to see if you can fool her, but
Alright, let's do that.
I want this to work. I want this to work.
it'll be a
Yeah,
decent
I
roll,
did take
yeah.
message.
Okay, that's definitely
Easies.
plenty. Yeah, it's definitely
I
enough.
got this.
She'd be like, she like talk back to you with like a message or whatever you'd want to call it, and be like, ah, yes, very, very good, very good. No, no, no one got that one. That sucks.
I mean, if you have message is better.
Yeah, you're right, it is. But that's true. It's not the best.
120?
You're not supposed to think about that.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm gonna think about whatever I want. You can't stop me.
And then after that last charm, so 6 charms total, and then I guess list out. I don't know. I didn't really keep track. Like, I guess everyone keep track of how many they got. I guess, and I'll give you the ones that you got.
I think I got none. I think I got one actually. I got the second.
Yeah,
one.
just put how many. Just put how many and which one. I guess
Oh, I don't remember.
if you can keep track roughly. I'm trying to think. I think you got like a few of them, or some of you did.
Oh, let's see.
The one
I don't
thing.
remember what all the DCs were for all of them.
I'm just gonna put which ones I didn't get. That's easier for me to remember.
All but what? Which one? Oh, you didn't get those two? Okay. I mean, it is a baby log, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, no, I'm sorry, baby message. Yeah.
It's like a third of the range.
Well, yeah, but it's considered basic for a reason, yeah. Oh, you got them all? Did you?
Well, I cheated for one, but yeah.
I mean, well, I don't. But if you didn't use it, I don't think that counts as you getting it.
Yeah, I think that's the only. I think you missed. I don't think you
Because
got the.
by that logic, I would have gotten the first one, but
You
if I get
didn't.
something
Oh,
else, I'd
Yeah.
choose it.
There's a couple that you probably didn't. Yeah, like two. You
I
probably
don't think I
didn't.
got. I didn't think I got the hot cold one, but I don't really care about that because presentation.
Well, yeah, but to anyone that doesn't,
Yeah.
it's a very nice charm because like these are all basics. Like anyone that has the right materials for the most part can do these.
Yeah, I also don't. Again, I don't remember what the DCs were because I was close.
It started
on
at
most of
12.
them.
It's sorry, it started 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20.
Okay, let's see.
You just went up by 2 each time to make it simple.
10, I got the first one. And you said 12.
Yeah.
I would have got the second one, it looks like. And then how much?
It goes up by 2 each
14.
time.
14.
Yeah.
Okay, so I didn't get the hot cold one. Then you said 16. So
Yep.
I got the one after that.
Protection charm. Yeah.
Yeah, and then the 18 one, I got that, and I didn't get the last one.
Yeah, that one's a harder one to be fair because 20 is not the easiest to come by.
Yeah.
But it's meant to be kind of harder because it's like, it's more useful for people that don't have the way to do magic. After she describes that last one, she would basically be like, remember, while these charms are considered basic and relatively simple, the effectiveness of the charm depends on the focus of the magician using them, the intention, skill level, and all of those combined usually makes them more potent to the adept caster. As they advance in, all of you advance in your studies of magic, if anyone that continues to do so, will be able to make more powerful versions of these and other such things, if not even combining them maybe at some point. But there's no telling because you could create something new. Who knows? But additionally, ethically consideration should always be kept in mind when using charms, as misuse can have unintended consequences.
Marjorie raises an eyebrow at this comment.
That was to
No,
everyone in the
Raiders
room.
is not
That was to everyone in the room, no one specific.
intriguing.
But after that, you would hear a very loud, like, intercom type magically. It's like a, what do you call it? Like a interconnected message, I guess you'd call it, or sending or whatever, that everyone can hear. Please report anyone that is looking for a adventure. Please report to the headmaster's office at this time.
Well, that's a bit
Nice.
on the nose, isn't it?
Can we decline?
Decline the call.
The call.
Isn't that part of that? Isn't that part of like the hero's journey?
Something like that.
You never know. It could be interesting.
In the story.
Before I leave, I want to talk to the instructor.
Okay.
I mean, if anybody else wanted to do anything before we
Yeah, you're free to like do
leave,
whatever
that's
beforehand.
fine.
Yeah.
There. I mean, if nobody else has anything else, I was gonna try to talk to her.
All
I
right.
think you're free.
But yeah, you're free to.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna go up to the instructor and let's see which were the two that I had trouble with. The last one, the communication one, right, and then
Temperature, right?
the temperature one. So I'm going to again with all the fucking charm in the world without magic.
Persuasion. You gotta use that
I really
Riz.
should have like tried. Yeah, I really should have tried to get advantage or something
Right.
for persuasion, but it's fine.
It's fine. Yeah.
Is there any possible way she like reaches out? Like, is there like a desk there or whatever? She's like standing behind it, or like what's the situation up here? Is it like a lectern or
What
what are we dealing with?
like what she's has with her right now, or what?
Like what was she speaking from? Like was it like a lectern or was she like there's a shadow creature in the corner? Sorry, no, it's like she like speaking to the class like from a lectern or like from a desk or
It's like a lectern, I believe.
okay. Then Marjorie would put a hand kind of on the corner of the lectern and her other hand over her her mm, bountiful bosom. Um, again, all the charm in the world, dripping with charm. Uh, is there any possible way I could perhaps get some additional lessons from you to learn those couple of charms that I struggled with? Let me see. Let me do persuasion.
Let's see, what would be a
How do you see? That's like the creepiest way to say that.
should be a you know, intelligence, obviously. So I'm trying to think. Should have a plus.
Strange.
Ooh, you initiated, so you still win
Okay.
because whoever initiates wins. Um,
Hmm?
so essentially she'd be
Okay.
like, yeah, there would be a little bit of time to do so, and so in that regard, you could have advantage on the ones you want to try again.
Right now or like at a different time?
I mean, they don't take that long.
Okay. I'll for the thermo whatever one. Why is it rolling 3 of them? That's so weird.
I mean, that's
that.
still plenty high, so
That did that with my last one, and I don't know why.
she'd be like, ah, yes, it
Three?
seems with a little bit of tutelage, you were able to master the control of temperature.
Okay, and then let me try the other one.
Damn.
Okay, there we go. 21.
Sheesh.
Okay, and then upon mastering these new charms, she, turns back to the instructor. Oh, thank you so much. I so greatly appreciate your help. And if there's anything I could ever do to repay you, just just let me know.
Save this character.
Jesus. Is there anything that anything you can do? Is that what you said?
Like basically she's offering questionable favors
Oh, she'd be like,
to pretty much anybody.
no, she would be like, no, that's quite all right.
Endangering sirens intensify.
Okay, well, just keep it in mind. And then she walks out of the class to go off on whatever this adventure is.
Oh my god, Zachary's like Dylan using their fuck me for best.
You came in with a 30 when you needed to be a 3.
Yeah. All right. Does anyone else want to do any after class things?
How many of us were watching that happen?
I kind of I'm trying to be a thought here,
I,
guys.
I like to think I was. And
I
I'm
was
like,
definitely watching that happen.
I like to think we look at each other, nod, and no words need to be spoken.
Amazing. Amazing.
Do we need to check for the professor's okay?
I mean, you can.
You can. I don't really care.
I'm gonna flip a coin. Even her odds. Oh, I'm gonna check and see if the professor's okay, because that chick was weird or creepy. It's hard to tell. Got a lot of vibes.
What do you roll a d4 for?
Oh, I was flipping a coin. Odds was I go check. Evens I wasn't.
Oh, so you are gonna check.
Yeah.
Okay, you're free to check on them if you wish.
I asked her, "You all right?" I mean that one girl was a little.
Oh, they were just a little overzealous. That's perfectly all right.
Overzealous is a strong way to put that.
I've had way worse. That's fine.
Okay, you know, I'll give you that. All right, I'm just trying to be a halfway decent person.
No, no, no.
You know
I
that?
appreciate your concern, but I am quite all right.
Uh, was, do you know what the announcement they were asking was about, or is that something just out of the blue?
Um, the headmaster typically has errands that he likes putting anyone that is around the facility that they can take on for rewards and things and adventure. You know, those things where you can explore and see a little bit of the area.
Fox is like absent-mindedly scratching the chin of his familiar as she's speaking. So this is a normal thing. That we'll just do that.
It's not too unusual.
Okay. How long have you been teaching here anyway?
How long have they been teaching? It's a good
Here, at least. Or
in general. I mean, you wouldn't tell it by looking, but she's probably got a good amount of years on her. You know how elves and such how they age.
yeah, she's an elf. Once you're like 30, that's what you're gonna look up.
No, no,
Look back and
no, no. Like she would say I've probably done it about 70 years, maybe. And she would be like, I am about 100, of course. So
oh, that's not that old.
not
Wait,
old by elven standards, but
out of game. Are elves not adults at 100?
Yeah, they become adults at 100.
they are.
Yeah. So that's not a thing here? Because she said she's 100. She's been teaching for 70
Oh,
years.
sorry. I should say she's 200, but she's been teaching for 7
Okay.
years. Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
Okay. I'm like, damn, they're just making kids teach here?
Yeah, she was 130 when she started. That's what I said. Yeah, 130.
Oh, so she's like the equivalent of a 25-year-old.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to get at. Yeah.
Gotcha. This is fucking young.
Yeah, she's still young.
Good for you.
Young teachers, man, they're great.
Yeah. Well, at least you can empathize better with your students.
Exactly. That's why I like.
Is enchantment your main area of focus, or is that just a hobby or an area you just know?
Charms and enchantment are my go-tos because I have been very astute at them and they're very useful. So I've always stuck with those.
All right, I'll check what he needed people for, Miss Moonshadow.
Yeah, that could be pretty beneficial for you, I'm sure.
He nods and heads up.
R.I.P. So just
Well, he said, yeah, that's all.
okay, fair enough.
He asked what you need to ask, and
That's fair. That's fair.
look, when someone asks for adventures and crap, it might be urgent.
I mean, it could be. Could be.
Yeah. Or it could just be, hey, we have a rat problem. 1d4 rats in the basement.
No, nothing that basic. You're level 3 adventurers, not level 1.
2d4 rats.
No.
And a kobold.
No. This is level 3. You're not gonna be having that basic stuff. It's gonna be more interesting than that. But yeah, you would make your way over to the headmaster's office. Uh, bum, 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 bum.
Scene transition.
Is it?
Something.
I think technically. We coming from the bottom, right?
That's right. And then I will put the PC image.
I wish I could resize my familiar's token.
Yeah, you have to like do it through. I think I might have to do it at some point, but I can always do that later. One moment. I'm going
I
to.
just won't have her out unless I need it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you won't need it usually most of the time anyway. Until like combat or something.
That's nice to
Uh,
have out.
yeah, they're fine. But I'm gonna put out the image in the NPC art. Only one of you is probably familiar with this character, but
There is so much product and enchantment spells on his
yes,
hair. Or
yes.
transmutation.
Well, anyone, well, all of you are familiar with the like in game. In character essentially. You're familiar with the dragons and all the setup. This is one of those dragons.
It looks like he's wearing lip gloss.
Do we know?
He's
he's
very
one of the dragons?
he's very fabulous. No, you would know the rulers of dragons specifically.
Okay. But do we know he is?
Oh, you know absolutely he is.
Okay. Okay.
He doesn't hide it. He
Which
doesn't
one
give a
is he?
shit.
We just want to make sure.
Yeah, yeah, you would know the rulers. They don't hide it. He would essentially be like, that's way more than I expected. But I'm glad that I got a good sized group. But I am. Oh wait, I need to change the voice a bit. Hold on. I need to be more fabulous. Um.
Just start
You got
spitting out
this.
rainbows.
Dig deep. Dig
Okay,
deep.
dig deep.
Drink some glitter.
There you go.
If I can even say his name right, Jesus. Because I generated these names to make it easier on me. Because there's a lot of.
That was your first
Oh,
mistake.
Godstone, what was he named? What was he named?
He'd be like, "Well, darlings, my name is Lithrani. People call me Lith for short. But
Litharanith.
Litharanith. Yeah, that's how you'd say it.
Litherance.
Litharan. Oh, is it Litharan?
Listerine.
Litharanith, I would
Might be
think, but
easy.
yeah. But essentially, I am the
Okay.
headmaster
Sounds like
slash.
a medicine.
I am the headmaster slash ruler of these lands here that you walk upon.
I give a little bow.
Ah, yes, bows are much appreciated.
I've been bowing since I came in.
But not necessary. I respect that, but you don't have to.
As a
Out of
nobility,
game,
But I presume all of you are quite ready for what I have it propose. What I will propose to you if you wish to hear about it.
Upon entering, I want to do your dealer's choice, perception or investigation to kind of
What are you trying to,
see
like,
if
around the room?
there's what's the most interesting thing in the room other than him.
You got to roll pretty high for
She
that.
does not care about him.
Oh, damn, that's rough.
Yeah.
He's very self-conscious.
But yeah. What would you say?
He has a
or
very high
investigation?
perception. If you're looking for something, it's usually investigation, I think.
Okay.
I mean, that's pretty good.
So with a 15, other than him, what's the most interesting thing in the room?
That's a good question, actually. I mean, you would see a very magical looking. From where you're at, it's somewhat hard to tell, but it's a pretty big, like, magical aura of maybe a magic tome, but it's very bright, so it's kind of hard to make it out fully.
Where's that?
Back here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she's gonna walk over there and completely ignore him.
All right, let me
She's
scroll
gonna
up.
kind of head over that way.
Fair. All right.
I'm just gonna putting her kind of in
He would like
between in
awkwardly
case he
like
wants
look
to say
over
something
to
to
like
her.
everyone else and be like, "Is she normally like this?"
I just met them today.
Oh yes, of course. As they're doing whatever the heck they're doing, uh, real quick, what is the names of these adventurers that seeketh my quest?
Philip Bradsworth at your service.
Philip Bradsworth. Very unique.
I am Catherine, your fabulousness.
Oh yes, thank you for noticing. I put a lot of moisturizer and uh, all those other things.
Smells like lavender.
Uh, without turning around and completely focused on that glowing book, she just kind of half grunts. Marge, very disinterested, very disinterested in what he has to say.
He definitely picks up on that, but
She's
he
she's
allows it.
she's keeping an ear open, but she's focused to other places.
He understands that you have your eyes on something else. That's perfectly fine. He doesn't mind people looking around.
I am Mittens.
Mittens, that is a very unique name indeed. Did your
So
who named you?
A witch. I am a
Yourself,
familiar.
probably.
You're familiar? What?
Yes, is that not normal?
You're familiar of your own accord?
Sure.
It's very interesting. I've never seen that. And I've seen a lot of things. I can add that to my book. He like looks behind. You could presume that's like his like. Actually, you could insight check to see if you can figure out what it is.
Oh, one of the skills I'm actually good at.
Like anyone
Oh
can,
my god.
anyone that heard him or paid attention to what he was saying could do insight. Yeah. I mean,
Uh-huh.
they know exactly, but let's see if anyone else does. No, not quite.
Ugh.
It's a pretty high DC. Well, not it's not a super high DC, but it'd be like at least 15 or higher probably. Yeah.
315's about to happen.
But for the most part, most of you would pretty well have an idea. It's like that's probably his diary. He just likes it being fabulous because he's fabulous.
A bit extra, aren't we?
Oh, I'm all about extra, darling.
Yes, I noticed as soon as I walked in.
Thank you for noticing. I take very much pride in my humanoid form, after all.
I can tell. For once.
As he gets done saying that, do you go closer to the book?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right.
Just she's straight up gonna try to investigate that thing, see what's up with it.
Okay, you
See if
can try
it's
investigating, I guess.
okay.
You will like look. Oh my god.
Take the first one. I don't know why it's doing two
Either way, I
each
still not too
time.
bad.
Go to your sheet, the little gear icon next to spells on the upper right side. It should say roll queries. Go to toggle advantage.
Let
By
me
default,
see.
you guys probably have it all set on always roll
Yeah,
advantage.
Well, no. What I mean is
it's
yeah,
rolling
it's
twice.
been a disadvantage, but it's rolling twice for some
Yeah.
reason, no matter what I do. So yeah,
Oh,
that 15 and the 23. It might just be my mouse. So I
It's
noticed that
fine,
with my
yeah.
last character, it would sometimes do things 2 or 3 times. I
We
don't know
can
why.
we can just take the first one. It's not a big deal. The
Yeah,
15. That's
that's
fine.
fine. We'll just consistently do that if it's gonna keep doing it.
Yeah, that's fine. Doesn't really hurt. But yeah, you essentially like see like things like, what shall I have to eat today? And then Mickey's like, oh yes, I've seen that. I've seen that newer dish that they have on the menu in the cafeteria. What was it called again? Oh yes, meatballs.
While she's reading, Sarah is going to call out. When you're done invading his privacy, can we get this on already?
Like he doesn't even give a shit because like it's just babbles most of the time is what he's basically giving the thought of essentially.
His daily musings.
Yeah, it's just
It's like a journal. It's like a magical journal.
yeah,
Cool.
it's just thoughts.
Reading his fucking fabulous diary.
It's very glitter heavy for sure.
Cool.
That's why it's so bright. It's like so
Is he
glitterful that it's
it,
like what?
is he looking at Marjorie?
He's
Like
keeping
to
he's keeping like one of the like essentially like one of those like what do you call it? Bombastic side eye type things.
you could write dumb shit in his journal and it
Oh,
would stump him for sure.
you probably could if you rolled a sleight of hand check
Mm,
if you wanted to.
I mean, honestly, when she figured out it was his journal, she really stopped caring. Because she doesn't care enough about him to give a shit about his daily musings.
Jesus.
To be honest,
Oh.
she's
Literally
a little bit. She's slightly sexist, by the way.
Oh damn.
She
That's gonna be fun.
she prefers the company of females.
Can I either insight check Marjorie or just ask why you're so careless about the dude?
I
It's
mean,
a
you
dealer's
can
choice. Is it asking or do I have to insight check?
you can insight check if they would you be okay with a insight check, Marjorie?
Sorry, is that Carmatic?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? You're. Are you doing so?
You also set the DC, keep in mind.
Um.
I'm a male too, by the way. And I'm an amethyst dragonborn, and I'm
Oh,
assuming he's an amethyst dragon.
she doesn't know much enough about dragonborns to tell what you are, but
Fair.
she's going to kind of have a little bit of caution. I'd say do insight.
Do insight? Alright, cool. I'll do
Yeah,
insight.
she probably won't because she probably won't answer
What's the
correctly.
DC? What's the DC?
Oof, not
I
enough.
was gonna
Cool,
say like
carry on.
Probably not
8 to
enough.
10, but yeah.
Yeah. Low but not low enough. Fair enough. So after all that's done, would you I can tell you it's not a super long explanation. If all of you are ready to hear it, at least most of you are ready to hear it, I suppose.
Sure.
Okay. He would look at everyone and be like, "So, it's actually two parts. Well, actually, no, it's a one part. It's a one part. But it's in the Grim Forest. I'm sure all of you have heard of it at some point or another. It's a very big forest that exists to the west. Yeah, west of here. Uh, and it seems there was a relic that was lost in there, a sword, if you will, that the academy slash university would like to receive back. And in doing so, you would all receive 200 gold pieces for the safe retrieval of said sword. And going there, since it can be dangerous, all of you will receive a potion of healing from me personally. So that if it comes to the point where you need such a thing, you would have it.
Thank you, sir.
You like have them on like the he either like have them on the desk or however you want to do it. He doesn't really care how you do it. It's just it's there.
Yoink.
You'd essentially have a potion for each person.
No, we don't get a potion for each person, or we just get one.
Each one of you get a healing potion. Yeah.
Okay, okay. Last statement made itself. We only get one for the whole.
Well, one from him specifically. Yeah.
Okay.
Can you tell us more about this sword? What does it look like?
It's. I mean, It's hard to miss. It's in a stone.
Oh, it's like that tail.
Yes. presumably, but you'd have to see about it. Maybe if one of you are worthy. He like chuckles a little bit, but
Yeah, it's
I'm sure it won't be that
probably
bad.
gonna be cursed.
I'm sure it won't be that bad. But it is a very important relic for the safekeeping of the university here to keep. But since we learned of its whereabouts since we learned about it from a overhead view with the actually no the observatory, we were able to see a glimpse of it because with all the trees it's hard to make out full things, but we can get a general idea of things. But I will warn you though that there is potential undead that could be running about, so keep an eye out for that and engage uh, safely.
Any of these undead are like intelligent, or just all of them are zombies?
No one has full-on knowledge of that, but you could presume it's probably mostly unintelligible, most likely.
Do
I
you have a
see.
map of the area to like plan out our course? Maybe have information about the whereabouts of the undead so we can either avoid them.
Um, there's no way of telling exactly where, but just keep an eye out, essentially. We like show you like, the general like it's very big, so it's kind of hard to map out with that without like a like a party of people would have to like literally map that whole area. It's like probably one of the biggest like areas there is as far as like that doesn't have any cities or anything in it. Hence why it's called the Grim Forest. It's very grim.
Makes sense.
So no one wants to put their lives in danger by living there, for the most part, it seems. But he would be like, after all of you received your potions, you are free to set off whenever you wish.
I say, okay, now that we have a job to do, who wants to go get the horses?
Oh, true, you could do that.
Okay, I
Everybody's
will.
best with animals.
Do we
Oh,
actually get steeds to go there? Like
Yeah, he
provided
didn't say
by
anything
the
about.
school?
Um, a two-horse and carriage would probably be more sufficient, so all of you wouldn't get lost. I mean, a two-horse and carriage should be more than sufficient for the six of you. Should
Cool.
be
I'll go.
quite easy.
I'll go get the carriage.
All right. Just tell them the headmaster sent you, and should be no issues.
Ah, well,
Is there anything else we should do or pack up before leaving on this probably perilous journey?
How far is it? Like, what's the estimated travel time?
That's a good question. Some estimations. Because this isn't quite to scale, but I can get a general idea. Where is this? No.
Cool.
Because it could take anywhere between maybe a few hours, if not more, depends on if there's any holdups or
Oh,
anything.
that's nice.
Well, you're also riding horses, so they're faster.
I mean, travel time on
Uh,
horse is the same as walking.
just
The only
as
thing
a
that
just
changes
as
is
an oh sorry.
I mean, they're slightly faster.
As a
it's
note, my character is from that forest.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
travel time is only really changed unless you have a magical effect or something else. Mounts don't really change it. It does change how much stuff you can move.
Well, yeah. Either way, it still wouldn't take, like, extremely long is what you would think, but it could change. There's no telling. It just depends if
Within
there's
the
any
day.
within the day, yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Like, 'cause it would probably be like noon, probably at this point, I would say, because he's probably spent a few hours in class or something. Because you were like doing like your charms and stuff, which you'd have like the ones that you'd have the one use of essentially. Uh, the only one that really would probably matter is the one-time advantage for anyone that actually ended up getting it.
It's advantage. You see player before you roll, correct?
For me, you can do it after as well. I'm not that mean about it.
Okay.
I think if you have it, I mean, it should be able to use it whenever you want.
Before this is up to your discretion.
What's up?
Would you be okay with my character having a tent?
I mean, that's fine.
Okay.
That's pretty
Like
basic.
a one-person tent.
That could be like a background thing, yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's not too unusual.
All right, just wanted to get that out there.
But yeah, you would start whenever you want to start off. Let me know, and I'll throw you on one of the next maps. Well, the path forward.
Does he have anything else for us? Like maybe some people that want to come join us, or some items that can help us with the undead? Or do we just go bare bones with what we've got with no payment or no thank you potential?
Well, I guess
And
that's
after
true.
you get the potions.
Yeah, the potions are, should get you for the most part, because like they're because with the rules we have a full action you get the full 10, and then with the bonus action you roll. It's like it essentially
Okay.
depends. Yeah, because they're pretty significant in this game, to be fair. Because like
All right then.
we make potions pretty viable option. Pretty useful.
I'll be the coachman.
All right.
I'll be in the back.
There's technically 2 reins, so I guess 2 people would probably make the most sense to rein as well. So it'd be 2 horses.
Is
So
it one carriage though? You don't have
well,
two
yeah,
drivers on one
I
carriage.
think
well, it's
technically
one
two-
carriage with 2 like horses, like with 2 different.
Right, but they're usually
Yeah.
attached.
Oh, true.
So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
still
you're right.
only going to be one.
You're right. So you'd essentially, if anyone wants to help them, it would be like animal checks. It wouldn't be like a super high one, like animal handling, just to keep them on control overall, keep them on course.
I mean, they're tamed animals. They should be fine unless something else happens. Like
Well, that's what I
snake or
mean. Like,
something.
just be prepared to do that. That's what I mean.
Mm.
And then people can like help and stuff, like the help action and stuff, just in case anything bad happens, because you never know. Because it's the Grim Forest. So people typically don't go there unless it's important. But yeah, you'd be able to send off, and you would reach a point where you would probably want to stop at, most likely. As you approach a pathway, you see. Let's see, where's the thing? There it is. You see a pair of brown bears with a cub that seem to be foraging for berries
Unusual.
and such.
Do they look aggressive?
There's a
They,
mama
you,
bear with a cub. They're aggressive unless
you could almost
once you get
most certainly
close.
assume that if you got too close, they would be very aggressive.
It is weird though that there's 2 parents.
They like sticking together.
Yo,
Can
we need to put the
I-
real world logic. We need to leave the real world logic at the door.
There's no
they're
real.
druid.
I mean, there's no telling.
Can I
That's the
cast
other
Mage Hand in a bush to distract them while we keep going?
I mean, you can.
Yeah, are they on the road or do we just see them?
They're like near the road, because like this is the
Oh.
road
Yeah,
right
so
here.
it's just
We'd have
if
to
I
be
like
close
ruffle
to
some
them.
feathers, well, some leaves, they should like go look at the sound, right? Because they dumb.
Right. There's a chance they would probably pretty well would, yeah.
Alright, well, I cast Mage Hand in a bush and I just wobble it around.
All right, I will give them a. I think it's a wisdom. I think it's wisdom, right?
I mean,
To do
it's
what?
whatever you want it to be. They're bears. You think it would work? Yay or nay?
Yeah, I'd assume like they would probably like try to see if they actually like pay it mind. I guess.
Because if they do pay it mind, we can go past them because they'll be just distracted. And if they don't pay it mind, that means they don't care about sounds, which means we can go past them and
That's
they
true.
won't mind.
It's true.
Or we'll wait for them to leave.
Um. Oh, they had advantage actually, so yeah, they would be able to tell that, and then they would like look over and they would like DC was 13. So they go over there and you know, smell it out, and they seem distracted for now. So
Maybe
you'd be
they're
able
still
to.
really close to the road. Probably just wait. You just go past.
We use the hide action on the carriage.
You could do a group. You could do a. You could do a group stealth.
Right? Well,
I'm okay with that.
5 foot.
I mean,
wouldn't be helpful.
Guys, they're bears. They're gonna eat the berries like in a minute or two, and then they're gonna leave.
That's probably
The
true
thing
too.
is, if we just go past them and they want to aggro us, then we have to kill them, which is unnecessary.
Then just wait. They're bears. They're not gonna fight something unless they feel like they have to.
True.
If they don't just leave, they'll just leave.
So you just
Predators
want to
aren't
go past
dumb.
them?
Yeah.
Just wait 5 minutes.
It's been about 4
Let's
minutes as you continue talking about it. So they're
Yeah,
probably
just-
like they start walking off.
Oh, okay. Then let's just wait for them to leave.
I was about to say, did anybody want to roll nature to see how their temperament is? But it seems to not matter.
I mean, it's pretty general knowledge about bears. They're kind of aggressive if you get too close.
If they have a cub, yeah. I'm a bear. Rip you in
Especially,
three. If you have a cub
especially,
here.
especially with the cub.
Especially a cub.
But yeah, you'd be able to get past. Finish. Was there anything you would like to do while being in this section? Any foraging or anything of that nature with survivals? It's up to you.
Yeah,
Might as well.
Anyone would like to do
I have materials I want to be looking for.
Oh, yeah.
I'll let you know about those
Okay.
later.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. If anyone wish to do any foraging with survival, you're
that's
free to do
terrible.
so. Yeah, you're not going to
That's
find much with
garbage.
that, sadly.
That's fine.
Yeah, it'd be low, but not that low.
Yeah, at
That's
least you don't have to
okay.
worry about predators for a bit, because you know.
Yeah, 11 would be enough to find. What kind of things would you be looking for?
I'm looking for snakes.
Oh, for a snake? I mean, there'd be like,
Yeah.
there would probably be a snake nearby.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast animal friendship on it so I can sit there and draw it while we're waiting for
Oh,
them to figure this
okay.
shit out.
And then give me a performance check. See how well you do.
Farmers.
Love that.
Yeah,
Oh,
to see how well they do it. Yeah. I mean,
I thought you were draining it.
that's a good snake drawing. That's a good snake drawing.
Sarah is very talented.
Clearly.
So are we just waiting for you to finish drawing the snake?
I suppose so. I was waiting on y'all to finish whatever you were doing. So
Yeah,
I didn't
they
even know
were.
if y'all are ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it. Yeah.
Anything else anyone would want to do before any last minute thing?
I'm good, just reading my book.
Just reading your book. Gotcha. Yeah, you just do that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we're good.
All right. Yep. Just wanted to check. You go along the dirt path, past there, and oddly enough, most people would not suspect to see such a thing, but for whatever reason, you find a farm and cottage.
What is that in the box? Oh, which direction are we coming from? North, south, east, west?
I think it'd be south.
South. Okay, so we do see the giant hand bush.
Yeah. It's like a bush of sorts, yeah.
That's
Are these
certainly
bushes?
interesting.
Or are these like a hedge wall thing?
That'd be like a hedge, yeah.
Okay.
Can I
That's
look for any necrotic or undead activity in the area?
You can give me a perception.
Mhm.
Cool.
See if you see anything unusual.
Perception. Bam.
I mean,
That's a crit fail.
you look the other way, and that's it.
I am now blind until we reach the next
You
area.
close your
I can't
eyes.
read my book.
You close your eyes and think you're blind for a second.
Cool. You guys handle it. Bye.
Like for the next like few seconds, he's gonna have his eyes closed for some reason. You don't know what. But
Very
what do
helpful.
the rest of you do as they have their little episode? Do you find out if there's any denizens?
I just
Give
go up to the gate past the little lake pond thing.
Probably like a little uh like a what do you call it? I guess probably a pond, yeah.
As I was trying to say before I was interrupted, I would say, give me a moment. I will close my eyes, mentally instruct my familiar mistress. I also realized I never got to introduce myself to the dragon. Doesn't matter. It's already past that point. Um,
You could have said
and
you
I
did,
will
yeah.
spend my action to look through her eyes as she flies up to go, eye view down at the hedge area.
Oh, above, okay.
Seems kind of, yeah. So like 30 feet up, fly forward. Spending my action to see through her senses.
As both Philip and the familiar get near that point, you would see a older looking forest gnome, you would presume, that seems to be tending to crops.
Oh, sorry, sir. Uh, are you perhaps busy right now?
Oh, I'm never too busy for youngins. What brings you by the Grim Forest? It's pretty dangerous around here, you know.
Yeah, that was the problem. We're here looking for a sword and a stone.
A sword and a stone. That does sound familiar a little bit. I saw some very tough fellas going that direction. He points to like the the left. You know, like,
And we also heard that there are undead nearby.
oh my, yes, there's been plenty of undead activity. I stick quite the ways away from them though.
Can you tell us in what direction they are so we can stay away from them?
Um, it does vary, but usually to the left, but it could have changed. But last time I saw, they went to the left.
I see. Thank you, sir, for your
Uh,
time.
my name is I had it written down. Oh yeah, there we go. Rowan Treeheart. And what's your name, young fella? Oh look, there's another one of you. And why is his eyes closed?
I say, don't mind me stumbling over some of your crops. How do you keep the undead away from your farm?
Uh, that's a good question. I guess I'm just lucky.
Can I inside check his ass? Because that's
I mean, if
not
you
a
want.
very convincing answer.
I mean, if you want. He's just lucky.
Okay, that's kind of cool. Well, you keep doing you, my guy.
I mean, Mother Nature provides, after all. I mean, I am behind a decent cover, I would say. I mean, I have enough time to move if I need to move and things of that nature. It seems fine. But feel free to take some of the crop if you need anything to eat, though. I mean, a day's rations would
We can
be
forge for ourselves.
fair
Uh,
enough.
and we wouldn't like to take away from what you have.
Oh, that's quite all right either way. I always like to help whenever I can.
I look around at the others. So back to the carriage.
Yep. Can you help me though?
You'd be able to see again at this point.
Okay. My eyes, they're back.
Yeah, it was a very short while. Yeah, see that
It's
one.
a farm miracle. Thank you, old man, for restoring my eyes.
Uh, you're welcome. He seems very confused.
Well,
Yeah,
thank you for your time, sir.
he would like under his breath say something if he wants to do a perception.
Okay, I will.
Nothing.
No. That'd probably be enough. He'd be like, these kids today and their weird antics, I swear.
Is there anything that I can see immediately, like in the area, just looking around, that looks suspicious?
Um, honestly, no, just, it's just crops, trees, hedges, pumpkins, berries, things like that.
Hmm.
Nothing crazy. You know, water puddle.
Puddle.
I suppose I
Pond
would
puddle,
kind
whatever you
of
want to
think
call
that.
it. And this giant hand bush.
I'm more worried about the giant stone hand bush.
I'm standing
Do you
under
want
the
to
hand bush.
investigate the giant stone hand bush?
No, not particularly.
Fair
I
enough.
will.
Like that's separate thing entirely.
I do. What kind of hand is that? Is it like an actual stone formation, or is it like a actual hand?
You could do an arcana check.
Deal. Bam.
That's enough.
14.
I mean, that's enough because you're kind of magically astute. It'd be enough to know this is a stone golem hand.
A stone golem
That's a
that big?
big golem.
Yeah, they are. They're really big.
This one's really big.
Well, yeah, this one specifically, but
Yeah, that's
And the hand is still contracted. Is there still like lingering magical energy, or is it like buried underground? He's reaching up for help?
with investigations, you would basically see that it's looks like it was just placed there.
Oh, so they just chopped it off and now it's decoration for the forest?
Yeah, like it fell off or something.
I think the old
Okay.
man killed it.
You could think that.
Maybe that's what's keeping things away.
You could think that. You can absolutely think that. Well, whether it's true or not,
Hmm.
that's for you to find out.
I yell at the old man. Good job on killing the golem, dude.
He says nothing.
That's not unnerving. Let's be going.
What's the first rule of appearances? Never judge by appearances.
never judge a book by its cover.
Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Well, if there's nothing else you wish to do, we can move on to a thing. A thing,
Okay.
you will.
Which way are we going?
To the left. The left is where the initial last time
So we're
here.
going west.
Yeah, west. That's it. Yeah,
Alright.
west. That would be
Cool.
right. As you make your way on horse and carriage through the trees and bushes, and you would hear plenty of birds. Not a lot of birds, but the occasional bird, because not even birds like being here that much, actually. You'd probably hear more of howling from wolves and the type of wolf. Hard to say, but definitely wolves. Unless anyone wanted to make a perception, see if they can specifically tell which kind of wolf it is, but so that's up to you.
What, like nature?
Or you could do a nature, yeah.
Or okay.
I mean, you could definitely tell those are probably dire wolves mixed in with some wolves.
Mm.
Like
I'm not sharing this knowledge.
it could be a territorial dispute. There's no telling.
I know, but I'm not telling anyone.
That's fair. That's fair. So that's just for you to know and then to find out.
Doesn't really concern me.
Doesn't concern you.
Just chilling.
Let me double check. As you approach this area, though, you see a lot of debris and two armored individuals surrounded by some zombies and being held at arrow point by some skeletons and some kind of weird skeletal figure that's not quite a skeleton, it seems.
We're coming from this side, correct? Because we were
Yeah, yeah.
heading west.
It's right side. It's right side. Yeah.
Wait,
We're coming
so
from the
wait,
east.
so the man told us left, and yet we're coming from the right
Well,
side of
if
the.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you're if
Is
you're
that
heading
the
west,
north?
Traveling
Yeah, yeah.
west.
if
It-
you're
No,
heading
I
west,
it's from that
but
area.
he said his left.
Well, yeah. It was.
He meant his other left.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The other.
he meant
Okay.
he DM doesn't know east,
Our
west,
left.
or south, which is fine.
I don't know all the things. It's
It's
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
I'm not
It's
saying it's a
fine.
matter of knowing direction. I'm saying
You expect me to
the
know all the
man, based on
directions?
where the
No.
man would be standing and the direction he was facing, left would have been the other side of this. Whatever. It doesn't.
I mean, it's hard to tell where someone's facing the tokens, and I assume he meant
Exactly. Yeah.
But if we came,
Yeah.
based on the direction we came from, then
Yeah.
his left would be us coming from the left.
Well, yeah.
he
Whatever.
just
It doesn't.
left.
It doesn't matter.
That's what I just meant. Like just left in the general sense. Yeah.
That's why I said clarified west.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
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 But yeah, they seem to be trying. One older looking half orc lay on the ground next to the other half orc that seems to be protecting them from them, as it's like there is a sword and stone near said.
Question: any of them look
That was quick.
wounded?
Very much so. This one does.
Which one looks? Which one?
The one on the ground, right here.
Okay. Oh. What's going from that way? Do we need to roll initiative first? Since I assume everyone's
Yes.
on dive with the combat, and we didn't stealth our way here.
Yeah, you would. Yeah, you would definitely have to roll because they would definitely 100% notice you from like either a cracked stick or tell them.
We didn't roll stealth. We are on the open, and we're moving with the carriage.
Why didn't that? That's weird. Some of them didn't read. I didn't. You did not. You click your tokens. I'm assuming because you have to click your token.
I clicked mine.
Yeah, yours
Do I
worked.
reroll or do I keep my 10?
You keep the one
Oh,
you
okay.
did first. You just have to add your. You just have to click your token first.
A whole number higher.
There we go.
How do I do that?
Oh, low. That's okay.
It happens.
Click on the number by your character's picture and just change it.
Yeah, you can change to the original. Yeah.
GM, do you want to roll that familiars
What?
and the other summons go on the turn right after yours?
Yeah, the roll the familiar.
Keep it simple.
Yeah. Yeah, it can just go right after you. Yeah, that's fine. That's usually how I do it anyway. It has its turn or whatever. You like have it help people or whatever you want it to do. All right, I have to roll 3 separate things. Actually, no, I have to roll that. Need to roll the guard as well. Just give me a moment to open all these sheeties. As you see, like, them point towards you and be like, intruders.
Oh, it speaks? Okay.
The one speaks, yeah.
Good to know.
Let me roll that. What did it roll? Wow, 21. I usually never roll high on my enemies.
Damn.
Holy shit, I actually rolled more than a 10 on everything. What the heck? I do groups typically if they're like 2 to 4, just to make it simpler. Okay, yeah, that works perfectly for them, honestly, because zombies are slow. All right. So, this more intelligible creature goes first, and on your turns, you can potentially make bonus action checks to figure out potentially what this thing is. But it looks over, and let's see, it's going to move over. Where's it gonna move? It's a good question. It's gonna move like kind of here-ish, and it's going to Eldritch Blast. That's a good question. Being target. Who seems the most threatening?
The squirrel, clearly.
The
This tree over there.
Dragonborn. The Dragonborn looks very threatening. Absolutely.
Just an old, skinny dragonborn. Very, very, very threatening.
We don't judge eyesight here.
Who's the tallest of the group? That's probably going to be look like the most
Uh,
threatening.
I'm 5'9".
Okay, well I'm taller than you.
Wait, is that
I'm
correct?
2'1".
Five
Okay,
even.
so I'm probably the tallest one in the group. My character is
5'8".
6'3". Yeah. Okay. So the tiefling is the tallest in the group.
I did that
I was
correct.
Are you
expecting
including
that.
your horns or not including your horns?
That's including my horn.
That's cheating.
Yeah.
I don't know why it says
Hmm.
+10. It's supposed to be +5.
So it's actually a 14 and a 17?
Yes.
If it's
Sorry.
+5 instead of +10?
Yeah, it's supposed to be +5. I don't know why. Yeah, I put +5, but yeah, that's weird.
Sometimes sheets are like that. We'll just have to remember it's 5 less than what it says.
I mean, I could just subtract it,
So,
see if that fixes it.
so does a 14 and a 17 even hit you?
Yeah, what's your AC? Keith or Logan? Sorry, Logan. What's Logan's AC?
Me?
Yeah, what's your AC?
So he's actually attacking the. Okay.
Yeah.
My AC is 10,
Oh
so
my!
he
Wait,
hits
really?
with both of
You
them.
don't? Wait, you don't have Dex?
I have +0 in Dex.
Wow, you literally do have 10
have
AC.
10.
What class are you?
I'm wizard.
So you took 17
Oh,
damage. He rolled.
I will use.
Well, I'm
Oh
down.
no.
So
Oh
good
damn.
job, boys.
He
Good
rolled,
luck.
Woo!
he rolled max on the fucking first one, bro. I can't.
I guess.
Oh
I guess he was the
no.
most
DM,
expendable.
DM. I was gonna use a reaction on the second one to
Okay.
cast Silvery Barbs. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So he has to re-roll the second attack. So
Yes.
maybe it misses you.
I guess that
No.
tells us who the
Oh,
most
nope.
expendable
It did fix
party
though, so
member
that's good.
is.
Who's the fighter of the group?
I'll say it's
Me.
5
You know what?
damage. It's 5 damage instead. It's 15 instead of 17 because I had to re-roll the damage technically because it's a new roll. So
So what's the total? The new
15.
total?
15.
I'm still dead.
Well, you're not dead. You're down.
Still the most
Yeah,
expendable.
yeah,
You're
I'm down.
you're
But
less
I'm a
down.
wizard. Like it's a very common occurrence to like get one shot. So
Well, what's your HP total though?
12. I don't know if there's a
Oh
bug.
no, you're
Wait.
fine.
Yeah. Wait, what's your con?
Yeah, where's your?
Oh wait, yeah, there's a bug with my HP. Hold up.
Yeah, it
There's
shouldn't
an
be.
It should
override
be
thing.
more than that. You're level 3. You get max at level 1, and you get the 2 averages.
Yeah.
Sick.
Hold up. There's a.
A minimum, even if you had 0 con, it would be like a
18 or so.
14.
Yeah. It's because it's
Oh,
overridden,
14.
and I
Would be-
can't
the minimum would be-
cancel the override.
Well, it depends what your
The
con
minimum
is. Yeah.
would be 12. Minimum. What's your constitution?
Yeah. What's your constitution
Well,
number?
D6 average is
11.
Because it would
So
be-
+0.
Oh, you don't have any.
So yeah, no, it is 12 then, because it's 6, 9, and because even if you take
Oh,
averages,
okay.
it's 6, 9, and 12.
no.
So
Well, the
the
first one's
average
max.
averages-
First one's max.
Yeah,
Average is not
6.
3. Average is 4.
Then that would be 14. So
Yeah, it's still
Yeah,
one
but I don't
over.
know.
He's just
which
unconscious.
still
I
means which still would not mean he got knocked out.
No, but it means he has more HP than he had written down.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's at
that's true.
14 HP, but that's still sadly enough to knock him out. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll
I
just
have
give myself the advantage
I have the
for the
same.
next roll.
It's
Oh, I
still
didn't roll the guard.
ridiculous.
Fuck. 1 second.
Let me just post it.
Damn, he rolled really bad.
Oh, they did not post that I casted the spell. That's weird.
Just click it again if you need to. There you go.
Oh, there it goes.
So you give yourself the advantage. Fair enough. What's the vocal
Yeah.
component that you used? You just like you say like what?
It's the word, because I don't know the actual magic word, because sometimes they do post those in some places. It's just the word miss backwards.
Nice.
Him.
All right, now it's Philip's turn as you see one of your partners pass out.
Oh God.
Oh,
For
Liz,
6
And
seconds.
drink
Oh,
some
great.
water. I'm drinking some water right now.
I yell out, "Magic Man, I got this," and I'll dash up to here.
Is that your full? Is that your full action? That's
Uh,
unfortunate.
Yeah, that's full
Philip,
action.
I have a
So now
question. How much damage did I take? I fixed my HP thing.
15.
Okay, so I'm
15.
at 1 HP.
Oh,
So
you
I'm
are.
still
Okay.
there.
Damn.
That's
Wait,
lucky.
you have 16 HP?
Are you?
Yeah, I
Well,
have
so that assumes
16.
you did.
Yeah,
Because it
6
for,
plus the 2. Yeah.
14
Because
is just with
it's
averaging.
max. Yeah, it's max on the first one, and then you
Yeah.
roll on the 2 other ones, and if it's lower than the average,
That's average. Yeah.
you
Take
take the
average.
average. But I
Which
got
is
one of
14.
them higher by 2.
Oh,
So you got
hell
2
yeah.
6s and a 4. Yeah.
So you're just
yeah,
at
that
6.
makes
That's
sense.
crazy. That's really good.
That's
Yeah.
good.
Yay!
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Down.
Yeah, because the 4s. Yeah, makes sense.
Still got fucked up.
Wait,
Still,
do you
yeah, he
get
rolled high. He
healed?
rolled high. But yeah,
Do
that's your
do
full turn. Do you have any bonus actions you wish to do?
I can. I think it's a bonus action to use my gift of chromatic dragon.
What, your breath thing or what?
Oh
No,
no,
the
not
weapon buff.
breath.
to infuse the weapon?
Yeah.
What's the thing called? Do you have the toggle?
Gift of the chromatic dragon.
What's
He
it?
can add a damage type to his weapon
Oh,
he's wielding.
I mean you could add it, but it doesn't do anything this turn.
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
Liz says
And I,
hi, Oasis.
Hi, Liz. I miss you.
All
Always
right,
good to set that up beforehand.
so you can do that, and yeah, you being there is good though, because that would impose disadvantage, or he has to move away, so that's good.
Unless he has save spells instead of attack rolls.
That's also true. You never know.
Uh,
But he has Eldritch Blast, so there's you can use pretty general knowledge to be like he's probably a warlock based.
I mean, you never know.
I mean, you never know though,
He
but
is,
you could presume
he's an
that.
undead.
You could just presume it, but yeah, he's
Gentleman.
undead. But yeah, that would be your turn, I presume. Because I don't think you can do. Wait, what did you have?
Oh dear.
Oh,
Shield,
you forgot to
first of
use
all,
shield.
and
I still would have hit
and
you. But no, the
I
second one wouldn't.
also have
Oh
this.
my god, you forgot about it.
I forgot to cast my arcane ward,
I mean, you're
but
not downed
Uh,
yet.
yeah, I
here's
can
the
do it
thing.
later. It's fine.
At least you know
Okay.
The
now.
first one still would have hit you with shield. The second one would have missed because I forced the
Yeah.
reroll and you got
That's
13.
what I was wondering.
You'll know for next time though. That's fine.
Yeah, been a while.
That's fine.
Been a while.
All right, so mittens. What would you wish to do?
Move over here, then use my very powerful ability that I have to wait for my character sheet to load for.
They said miss you too. That's cute.
Twilight Sanctuary.
Oh my, that's actually very good. I think it's only based on the person's turn though, right?
Yep,
Or
at the
Yeah, if they
start of
end their
the turn,
turn.
you get
yeah, it has to be in their
loaded.
turn. That's still good
Mm-hmm.
because their turn's coming up, so that's fine.
Oh, you know how to do auras in your token, right?
Do they have the option to do that? I think I might have to do that. Or
Everyone
oh wait,
does.
no, they can do that. Yeah, yeah. 30 foot. Just put 30
Yeah,
foot.
you click your token, click the gear icon, and you go scroll down to token aura.
And they can change the color and all that stuff.
Yep. So like I can do.
Yes, 30 feet. Yep. So it should hit
Turn that off.
everyone, no problem. That's
Then I'll
your
move.
bonus or main action? I can't remember.
That's my main action.
That's your main action. Okay. So what do you do with your bonus action? Because you still can cast or whatever.
I mean,
Is there anything?
I'll give the wizard some HP.
Gonna stay for a while.
You can
Thank you.
healing.
I need it.
You can healing word.
Yep.
Roll it. Doesn't have to roll it. That's weird. You probably click the actual thing. You have to click the thing on the front instead of the sheet part. The where like the attacks and stuff are. Or you can just manually roll it. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
It's just 1d4 plus your casting modifier. Just whatever
Yep.
your, you know.
5 hit points.
I mean, that's not the worst. It's still better than none. Especially
Thanks,
since
bro.
especially since they're gonna get temp HP at the end of the turn anyway. So any more movement, or you just stick exactly where you're at?
I'll move 2 more spaces.
Because you can potentially get cover if you really get near there, but that's as far as you'll get before they. Yeah, they're just barely in range of your thing, so that's probably the best spot for you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're free to make another overlay if you want, Liz, that's perfectly fine. I just did this because like I wanted to get something just kind of thrown together. But if you want to make something that works even better, that'd be fine. But yeah, that'd be your turn. So, Oasis, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to move over to the split.
Also, your name is very long. What the heck?
Yeah, I made the name long. You can call the character Sarah. That's the easiest thing to do.
Sarah. I'm gonna call you Sarah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm going to cast Mind Whip on the skeleton warlock.
You're gonna use whip? What whip?
Mind Whip.
Oh, mind whip. That's different. Yeah. I was confused because I was like, the other thing's weigh 15 feet, but yeah, that's mind whip. Never mind.
So.
Neat. So what does that do? That does
Intelligence saves.
Intelligence. Double check. There's not anything special about the. There is not.
Okay.
It's just. Oh wait, they have this.
No.
Yeah, they have a little bit of a.
It takes half.
Int boost.
Takes half.
Yep. Should be like
I'm going
6.
Yeah. I'm going to use my bonus action to quicken a firebolt.
Ah, okay. Nice.
Oh, you are so irritating.
Very nice.
This just not. God, this irritates me. Okay, I'm just gonna use it from here.
Throw it up. Hit him with that fire. Yep, that hits. 2 damage. That is unfortunate.
Love that.
It does hit.
Okay, that's 2-5. Yeah.
Nice.
On my turn.
That's your turn. All right, the skeletons will look over at you, seeing that you're actually the only ones actually hit him so far, and they're gonna move into position.
I could try. Try to hit me. I'm wearing no armor, and I still have an 18 AC.
Fair enough, but they still have plenty of chances. Crits do exist.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to change the thing real quick. This is based off a Fendelver thing that I pulled this from because I have that. So I just automatically pull them over, so they have the automatic thing fucked up. But that would miss either way, so it doesn't matter. And so with that, it's our turn. Now it is your turn, Mr. Nearly Dead Dragonborn.
I've been planning this turn, so we are Guchin. I'm gonna do mage armor.
Smart.
To
that gives
buff
you
up my
3.
AC.
That gives you 3 more AC. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know why it's not doing the thing on D&D Beyond, but okay.
It's whatever.
So I have
If you hit
13 AC now.
That's better than what you had before, because like that'll work really well with your shield.
Yeah, and
What?
since I have this,
Oh yeah,
it
you're
also automatically casts this.
all right, and this does. It gives you like a.
It gives me 11. Is it the
10?
temporary HP thing?
Is that what it said?
It's a
No,
ward.
it's not temp HP. It's something separate.
It's like a shield
Yeah,
Yeah,
thing.
it's the
yeah,
shield
the shield.
HP, but
Like it
like
takes the
yeah,
hit for you, basically,
yeah,
But
basically.
and it has 11 HP. Is that right?
It has 11 HP, yeah.
So like put that on your token or something, so you know how much.
Well, I have it tracked
Oh,
on
do
D&D
you? Okay,
Beyond.
that's fine. That's fine. I just want to make sure you
That's
have
fine.
it.
Okay,
Well,
cool.
the max is your wizard level, twice your wizard level plus your int mod.
What's
You
your
gain, you gain like ward health, or whatever you want to call it, equal to twice the level you casted this abjuration spell. So you gain 2.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah, I
Whenever
see
you
what it says
cast the
now.
abjuration spell first level or higher, the ward regains a number of hit points equal to twice the level of
Yeah.
the spell.
Yeah.
So 6 plus whatever your thing is.
Well, to a max of 11, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I believe so.
It can't
No,
go past 11.
the first time you use
Wait.
it, I think you
Yeah, it's
it automatically
weird.
max.
Oh, does it?
It doesn't.
So automatically it goes higher.
Yeah,
It
it
should.
starts at max.
Yeah, it should
It's
start
weird.
with max, so it should.
Are you taking?
That's weird.
I guess it's because you're barely activating it now.
Starting at second level, you can wave magic around yourself for protection and cast it. So,
Usually you would cast like mage armor at the start of the day, have this up because of that, and then
Right.
throughout the day.
But either way, that's still good.
that's weirdly specific. And still, it's specific and somehow still vague.
It can't. While it has 0, it can't absorb, but you can cast a spell at first level or higher, and it regains a number equal to twice your level of the spell. Oh,
Yeah,
twice the level
basically
of the spell. Yeah.
heals.
You would think it would start with the maximum, but it doesn't specify that.
Yeah, I think it starts at just 11 to start. It's like,
Yeah, I think
It
so.
has a
And if it takes
max.
damage, it heals.
No, so
Okay.
it seems like as you cast first level abjuration spell
Yeah.
or leveled
You create it.
abjuration spells, it heals.
yeah, it creates it with that. Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then it
Oh, excuse me. I see now.
oh, I think it's implied that it starts off at nothing.
Yeah, it starts at nothing, and then as you cast spells, it adds to
That's
it, and the maximum it can hit is the 11 currently.
yeah, it just doesn't tell you. But because it doesn't say you start with max, it's implied that you just start with 0.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it's at 2 right now.
It's at 2. Yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, because the level of
That's
the
Okay.
spell. Yeah.
weird. That is weird.
That is
It should
very.
start
Yeah,
at
So the
never-
max. So the
I've
max is
never really looked at
11,
it.
but it only starts at
That's
2.
very weird. It should start at your maximum.
You would think, but
No, it makes sense.
it doesn't. Yeah, it'd be kind of strong otherwise, I guess, wouldn't it?
Well, I'm a wizard.
Yeah, with
HP
a
is
squishy, with a squishy wizard,
I guess that's true. Yeah.
it should. And
So
if
I
you're starting
presume
at,
that
like,
is
level 2,
your round.
that's still only 9 at
I
max.
still have my bonus action, which you said I could
Oh,
use
right.
to like look for stuff. And either
Yeah.
I try to discern information about the lich thing or whatever that's in front of us, or I could look at the sword maybe and figure out. Now we'll do that afterwards. I'll do an investigation check on the lich thing to try and get as much information as possible. So like
Is
Okay.
it history or arcana?
It'd probably be more of Arcana, honestly.
Arcana.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah,
That doesn't
it'd be
bother me
it'd
at
be
all.
Arcana because they're magical. Yeah.
Cool.
Sick.
20.
Based on your magical studies, you would definitely know it's a deathlock.
Okay. I don't know what that is, but
It's like an
sure.
undead warlock.
It's literally just
that
the
I
word
figured.
dead and warlock.
It's an official
Yeah,
creature,
well,
so
I know it is.
never seen
I
that
just
before,
can't
but it
remember
makes
the
sense
name.
with the Eldritch
it's
Blast and
just
stuff.
death. It's just death instead of war. Yeah.
Oh, it's great. I know these exist. I just didn't remember the name.
Yeah, deathlock. It's goofy.
Cool. I'm done.
All right, Marjorie, it's
Well,
finally your turn.
I can use the rock as cover, right? That's what I was trying to do.
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah.
this is fine. Okay, cool.
It definitely helps. It gives you like a +2, I think.
2.
Yeah.
Half cover is +2.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But if you were like further in, it'd be like higher. But for now, it's like +2. But yeah, Marjorie, it is your turn. What do you wish to do?
Oh, you also get eight temporary
Oh
hit
yeah, you
points.
get 8 temporary hit points. Yeah, for for your
Staying within my aura.
your temporary check. Marjorie, what do you wish to do?
Okay, let's see. How far was I? I'm 60 feet from that guy over there. Uh, I'm assuming that this guy over here. Oh, the guy, the wizard, skeleton wizard guy, looks the most intimidating, or
Uh,
the most dangerous.
that could be a good assumption. Yeah,
Okay.
he's the only one that talked, so that's a pretty good
Does he
presumption.
seem? Would I need to make some kind of check to see if he seems to be in command of the rest
You
of
can
them?
make a bonus action insight.
Sure. The
Uh,
first one. I don't know why.
it's
So
hard.
I'm
Oh, it's the
assuming
first one. Okay,
two.
yeah, you could definitely presume he's controlling them in some way.
Okay. Uh, in that case, I'm gonna keep it simple. Yeah, I'm just going to. I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast him.
Fair enough.
Oh, how do I do it? Range attack.
D20 plus your proficiency plus your charisma
Yeah.
mod.
So
So it'd be like a +2 plus whatever your thing is.
So it's a +6. So
Yeah,
it's
+6. Yep, +6. That's right. You have to do it behind the
That's
R.
not.
/R.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
gotta be behind
Yeah,
it.
/R space then the roll.
Wow.
Yeah,
I just played.
You had it right, but besides the other.
I didn't play. I didn't play for what?
You did.
A week? 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Wow.
Behind the R, but you almost had it.
That is pitiful.
I mean, that's not the worst thing.
There
Oh
we
yeah,
go.
that's easily able to hit. Yeah. Roll the damage a D10, please. Or do you have any bonuses to your Eldritch Blast yet, or no?
I don't think so.
Evocations of any
Uh,
kind,
Yeah,
Spread
agonizing blast.
agonizing blast.
Yeah,
which you probably don't have. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
no.
level 2. You can get 2. Depends which ones you took.
Yeah, it just depends. I think they took other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
I did.
a flat D10 roll then.
Okay.
Flat D10 of force damage is still good.
I mean, it's still decent because it's hard to resist force. I mean, that's very
least
strong.
resisted damage type in the game.
Ironically, one of the weirdest. It's not resisted. It's actually more immune too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll go with that.
All right. So that's your turn.
Yep.
You see this guard right here attempt to attack this zombie with his long sword, and he has a shield as well. Wow, that is.
Wow.
So he drops his longsword.
Damn.
Oh, we're doing critical failures?
Yeah, I mean for him specifically because it was one of those like goofy things.
Okay.
I don't
Most
typically do it,
literal
but
definition of a swing and a miss I've ever seen.
as his bonus action, because we allow this, I'm gonna allow the. He doesn't have to use his bonus action because he still has his item interaction. But you see him pull out a fucking pistol,
Oh yeah, I forgot there's guns.
and he's gonna pistol whip, and somehow hit, and do 5 bludgeoning damage to the zombie. As you see him just bash his head in with a fucking pistol whip. And I believe that's his turn. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's all he can do. Zombie's turn, unfortunately. Oh, Marjorie, you get 7 temporary HP, which is your set
Cool.
because you're in the circle, so separate from your HP. Yep.
Got
They
it.
start dancing to Thriller.
The zombie's gonna start attacking this man, and the essentially the order would be like, they're gonna know to like surround this guy.
I mean, yeah, they are being directed. Yeah, oof.
It's only +2, but still,
Still,
it's still rough.
4 of them.
At least there's only one hit per, but yeah.
4 attacks.
Miss, hit, miss, and hit. So 2 hits. It's not bad.
Come
they-
on and jam.
They don't do that much damage, to be fair. So he's still looking okay.
Damage is damage.
It is, but he's fine. He's also a half orc, so he won't die outright. Even if he does hit 0, he'd be at 1. That is their turn. Fox, it is finally your turn.
Yay. I will move. I know my familiar's on top of my tokens because it's the same
Oh, is
size.
it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, and layers, so it's always gonna be on top.
I mean, that's
She's
fine.
on my shoulder though, so I'm gonna
I mean, that's fine.
double check. I can move here. I
Yeah.
will move. Yeah, I will move there. And I will cast Dissonant Whispers on. Well, he didn't tell us what it's called, but I'm gonna say because other game is just more convenient. I will cast Dissonant Whispers on it. It needs to make a DC 13 Wisdom save,
All y'all got this psychic damage. That's
and I'm
pretty good.
casting it at level 2.
Holy.
It's a great damage type.
I mean, it's not bad. I just didn't know
I
that you'd
rolled-
have so many.
I
So
rolled
it's
crap.
it's seeds. So
I will, because you get your reaction back at the start of the turn, I will cast Silvery Barbs to force it to re-roll. So
okay. I mean, that's
you do
fine.
get your reaction back at the start of your turn.
I mean, that's fine. It's I hit
That's
initiative. Whoops.
The
I hit the wrong button.
shenanigans.
Sorry. I hit the wrong button.
Okay.
It fails.
Oh, he fails. Okay, and I'm giving the advantage to him. By the way, I'm forgetting your name right now because it's just a token without a name. You're getting the advantage from Silvery Barbs.
Allows
So he takes.
on their turn. Yeah.
No, he just gets it.
Oh no, I'm just saying on the enemy's turn they move.
Hmm?
I think, right? Move away. Yeah.
Nope, he uses his reaction to immediately run away.
Oh,
As far as
reaction.
he will allow.
Reaction. Yeah. You'd have
And technically,
you'd have a hit of opportunity. Yeah.
yeah, because I'm not pushing with magic. He's running away from you.
At
And you
advantage.
advantage.
So hit first. See if it.
Woo!
I don't know if it will kill or not, but you can at least try to hit and see what it does. Advantage.
I mean, he's taking 9 force plus
Oh, is it
11
9?
psychic. Yeah, he took 9 force from earlier, and then he took another 11 psychic from me.
Oh, is that 11?
Aw.
Okay.
Yeah, because 4 plus
Yeah,
7 is
yeah.
Oh,
11.
okay. That would miss. Oh wait, no, is it a crit? It is a crit.
Yeah, it's a crit. He had advantage. So I gave him advantage.
What
with
is the
Silvery
D?
Barbs.
What is that D4 from? What is that?
He has
Chromatic
elemental
ray.
bonus.
Oh, you have
Yeah.
your
That's
kind
just
of
the
guys.
extra damage.
See,
Let's
it was a good thing you did that on your turn with the bonus effect.
believe it or not, the damage doesn't seem to do as much as you were hoping it does.
He's resistant to it.
Presumably. So
What
he
But
ta-
remember,
damage did
so
you
crit.
he's
summon?
so he's. But you know what's funny though? He still dies on. He still dies because he's at 8 health.
Oh, I was about to say though, he did crit. He only rolled the damage dice once.
Oh, true. You get the max as well. True, because
It's gonna kill.
you get 13 plus 9. So
Damn, I had an amazing turn.
13 plus 6. So yeah, you have like 19. Jesus, you did over 20 damage.
Yeah, I helped. I
You
helped,
did.
guys. I gave him the advantage, force and opportunity attack. I am happy with that.
Well, the last order was to attack, so they're still probably going to attack though.
Yeah. I will, because it's my familiar's turn. Mistress will. How far is that? Barely within her movement. She will fly over here
Ah, I forgot to
And
do a thing that he could do, but that's fine. I don't care.
she will take the help action against this zombie to give the next person that attacks an advantage.
Ah,
She will jump on its torso or fly towards its torso. If you want technical.
all right.
That is my turn and her turn.
Jesus, the first crit of the game, it just like does so much damage.
Ooh.
Oh, no, I'll keep my thank you for the 10 XP.
5,
I
10.
will not give Bardic Inspiration.
Is it Bark Inspiration? What?
No, I was thinking about it. I'm saving it.
Oh, I
How
was about
about
to
if
say,
I
you probably want to save it.
yeah,
So you don't have that. Well, you only have so many anyway, yeah.
Okay.
I have 30 right now.
So is that all you'd want to do, or is there anything else you want to do on
Yeah,
your turn?
that is my turn.
Oh, that's how you did. Okay.
That's
Philip,
mine and Mistress's turns.
the hostile undead are still at it. So what would you like to do, Philip? Where would you want to attack as the guards are being surrounded by zombies?
I will
You know,
move.
the archers.
If you stand like right there, it's a +2. If you stand like right here, because it's
Uh,
flanking.
oh yeah.
Not that you needed it
Yeah.
for that roll, but just for the future. Zombies are very easy to hit. Like you would know that. But they're not that hard to hit because
Not
they're
that
literally they're basically just skin. I mean that's pretty good damage. Not enough to knock it out, but it's holding barely on. That was a lot of damage. As you slice into it and it barely hangs on from to stand. It's very weak. It's critical. It's very critical levels of health, which is pretty low.
It's Pokemon low health sound effect.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm pretty sure you can see the bars, right?
God, I'm getting
Yeah, man.
flashbacks.
Yeah, I thought you could. I just want to make sure. Because I know sometimes I fuck that up. But what would you like to do with your any bonuses or anything, or is that it?
That's it.
That's it? Alright, fair. Mittens. What would you wish to do? Do you wish to move up a little bit, or just stay where you're at?
Uh,
Brought what back? The spicy crits? I've always had those. The bar, the fucking guy. But yeah, what would you wish to do?
I'm just checking the range on a spell.
Oh, fair
I
enough.
am going to Sacred Flames this skeleton.
Okay. What is the DC?
It is a DC 13.
13, and that's a Wisdom save or Dex? Dex, right? No, Dex. It's Dex.
Dex.
That's a pretty good one for. It's a decent one for zombies. I mean, for skeletons. I mean, it's not the best, but it works. It's one of those things. They fail anyway, so it doesn't matter. So, how much damage? Roll it. Roll it.
4 radiant damage.
I mean, that's damage is damage. Oh, silvery barbs. I didn't bring it back. They have silvery barbs.
It was not me this time.
It's only one person, to be fair, so I don't mind it. It's
Yeah,
whenever like several people have it. That was the worst.
That's funny.
Like if you could silvery barbs and silvery barbs, silvery barbs. That was bullshit. It was so stupid. I hated it.
The dragon had it too.
That was the only time it ever happened. To be fair, though, but it was so obnoxious. All right. So any bonuses, or was that all you want to do?
I'll also do another healing word on the Dragonborn.
Okay. Roll it up. See how much they get. Topping this ladder 6 this time.
Oh, I'm at 12 plus 6 temp plus 8 temp and 2 with the ward.
Wow.
So I am Guchin.
Oh yeah, the counter spells. I hated that too. God.
Wait, why'd you say temp HP twice?
Well, I have 12 HP from my normal HP pool, 8 temp from
Yeah.
something that gave me temp HP, I guess.
And then the 2
And I got
ward.
the ward that has 2 right now.
Okay, I thought you said temp HP twice. I'm
No.
like, damn,
No.
can't stack
No,
temp
no, no.
HP.
And I presume that would all be what you do, so it would be Oasis' turn.
Okay.
The closest feasible targets would be the skeletons, probably for you, but you could always move.
I'm just gonna attempt to shocking grasp it.
Ooh, okay. That could do some good stuff, yeah.
I mean, even if you
12
stay
hit.
there.
It would be at. I think they're wearing metal. Do armor scraps consider metal or no?
It's like leather and bits of
Yeah, it depends.
like whatever.
It probably is more leather, isn't it?
Mm.
So yeah, it probably wouldn't count. That's why I was checking. But unfortunately, that would not.
Dang. Okay.
Just barely. Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna use my last 5 feet of movement.
They're not
to
super
back
tanky, but tanky enough. So any bonuses, or is that?
No, I don't like this character. Does not have anything I can do with his bonus action currently.
All right, fair enough.
Is
Skill.
it gonna take an op attack?
Don't tell him that.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
it's
mean, I mean, they kind of can't because they have bows, though. To be fair,
bonk.
you can't opportunity attack with the bow.
Improvised weapon attack.
Does that work
With
like that?
what? Their femur?
No, with the bow.
Does it work?
Why do you-
Does it work the same way?
Ideas.
It's an improvised weapon attack, so it would just be D20 plus their strength plus, and if they hit, it's a D4 plus strength.
Oh yeah. So basically nothing is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that didn't hit. So
So they have non-existent strength, so figure. But they're just gonna they're gonna shoot you. Why not?
we can try.
They're gonna try, huh? They're gonna try, huh?
Very good.
Oh,
They successfully did.
That's 10 damage.
Okay. I'm fine.
Plus 6, so 16.
I am alive.
I love like whenever someone says they can't hit me, both of them hit.
that's why you never say that. That's how you
Yeah,
invite.
never say that. That's the first enemy crit though, so that's hilarious.
I'm not thriving, but I'm still alive.
I mean,
Don't say that.
that's all they can do right now, to be fair. But Dragonborn, it's your turn.
I'm just gonna
Go, wizard.
firebolt this guy, the almost dead zombies.
That's what you think. That does hit still though.
Because that's a shitty roll. 9
I'm gonna
hits.
roll a one of these.
It's a zombie, man. It has like 7 or 6 or 8 AC. They're not hard to hit.
Yeah, they have
Yeah,
8
but
AC. Yeah.
it's still a 9, bro. Like that's
They're very easy
bruh,
to
it's
hit, I
hard.
told you.
I think
So
they have 9 exactly.
10,
I think
that was 5. 5 plus what they took.
So 2. So
uh
7.
yeah.
Well, I think it's after they, so I think it'd be a 6, right?
No.
Would it still
It's just
count?
the damage taken.
Oh, it's just damage in total. Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah. I think it's funny. The only way
I
for
mean,
you
they
to miss is
passed,
to
so they're
roll a
back at 1
1.
HP, but
Damn. Sucks.
Cool.
Sucks.
Well, that's all I can do. So end turn, I guess.
yeah, it's fair.
Do you activate pot of greed?
Do you lay down and face down?
What do you mean?
Just kidding.
Nothing.
Marjorie, it is your turn.
How big is like some of this stuff in the way? Like,
Which thing?
oh god, it's not
This
like
one?
anything. Yeah, like that, or like this stone wall stuff.
That's at least
like
10
fairly
feet.
flat. So 10 feet high.
It's at least 10 feet high, yeah.
Dang. Okay.
So you'd have to probably move a bit.
1, 2, 3.
You have to move slightly to the side, but then you can hit like one of the zombies or something.
Okay, well, I'm gonna. I guess I think I can get like here-ish, and then like how big is this big wooden thing in front or next to me?
That'd be probably closer to 5. Like 5 feet, maybe.
Oh, so yeah, so it's as tall as me.
Yeah, it'd be probably pretty close to as tall as you.
In that case, yeah, I'm just gonna do a dash to get closer to what's going on because I
Fair enough.
can't shoot anything from where I was.
Fair
I
enough.
believe in you.
It's okay, and that's my action or my turn. Can't do anything else.
God. This guy is going to pistol whip again. He's hitting though. That's important. 4 damage. It's something. So it's a 9 DC. Oh my god. We hate it here. He still hits though. Hey, 5 damage. That's a 10 DC. Oh my god, no way! He's like, God blast it.
We're gonna be here for a while.
God blast it. Unless one of you crits it or irradiates it.
It's almost take her fine. So maybe.
True. That's his turn though. And zombie's turn. Ooh, crazy, right? Ooh. I mean, they're rolling pretty bad. They only got 1 hit in. 3 damage, they ain't shit. They ain't shit. He's still looking okay. That's their turn. Fox, your turn.
Maybe. Oop. My cast not sick one. Firebolt at this skeleton. And my
Fire.
still advantage from my first silver barbs I still haven't used.
Ah.
So you
I mean, that's well
23
over.
assume hits.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't do the. Oh, he hit the
There we
description
go.
on accident. Yeah. Oh, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Oh, that's just enough to kill it too.
Cool. And I will cast Healing Word on this dude that's down next to the orc.
Ah. All right. He gasps.
He only gets 5.
I mean, that's
That's
plenty.
my turn. I'm gonna stay where I'm at, and Mistress on her turn will just do the help action again. So advantage against this zombie.
Management says
That's my
zombie.
turn. One right next to her.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm gonna roll a thing for him real quick because he's up now. What's the thingy? Let's do the +1. He's at 9
Yeah,
initiative.
so Fox points his finger, says Ignis, shoots a skeleton, and you said it falls, so it crumbles. Then he goes,
Consider he's
I
getting
forget
up.
the word,
I'm gonna make it
cast Healing
after.
Word, brings this guy up, and Mistress pounces on the zombie again.
Pounce.
That is my turn.
All right. It is back to Philip.
Kill him, Philip.
Just crit him, forehead.
You can do it again, I believe in you.
Or just roll really high damage like you did before. Now you gotta roll damage. Let's see it.
Damn, he's
Ooh.
up, plus the D4.
Oh yeah, plus D4, yeah. Roll D4.
Huh.
That could matter.
If you want, there's a way to.
Yeah, you can do it on your sheet where
mean,
you can D4 it, but it doesn't.
yeah, like damage add-ons.
Oh my god. The zombie doesn't want to give up. Oh wait, no, it does die, doesn't it? No, because it's 5 plus 6. Yeah, it's still.
The damage.
Yeah, it's 11 DC, so it's fine. Yeah. True.
Is it fine?
Yeah, it's
Is it
alive.
okay?
It's alive. Yeah. Well, it's
How's it
dead.
doing?
Well, it's dead, but it's like critical.
Well, you say you're fine, but you're not fine.
He's fine, but he's not fine. Do you want to do any bonuses?
Can I use an action search to do it again?
Would you want to, or no?
Yeah.
I mean, it still hits. Let's see the damage. I mean, that's probably good
Nice.
enough. Because that's going to be a DC 17. No!
Wait, he has a D4 to add.
D4,
Would that
D4, D4. I don't think it
No,
matters, though, because,
okay.
like,
No, because
yeah.
it would be a 24,
23.
22, 21,
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
21 if he rolls max.
Jesus.
Damn, that zombie.
Fucking crit, bro. He's not giving up. Damn, that would have been perfect, too.
It's a scene from Undertale, but it refused.
It refused. Alright, so that's your all your actions, bonus actions. Mittens, it's your turn. This is round 3, right? Yeah, round 3.
Fight.
Round 3.
I'm gonna like climb onto this wall so
Okay.
so I can see.
I mean, you can see that's a 5-foot rock right there, so it should be good.
Yeah, because I'm 2 foot 2'1", so
Yeah, you probably spend a good chunk of your movement doing that, but that works out fine.
and then this guy is targeted by a DC 13 Sacred Flames.
I mean, as long as it hits, that's all that matters. Let's see it. Let's see it. Actually, damage doesn't matter because it's 1 HP. But let me do the thing. It's a Dex, right? Which is really
Yep.
good for them because they're -2. So, oh my god,
Well,
he refuses.
Spoon, why are you rigging these rolls?
He refuses to die. I'm not rigging it. I'm hitting it just like that. I'm not even rigging it. That's the funny part.
Convenient.
So, what's your any bonuses? Any bonusers?
nah, I'm not gonna use that other bonus action.
All right. Oasis, it's your turn. As you saw the skeleton just get fucking burnt to a crisp.
I'm just gonna mind whip the one behind. Use my other second level spell slot to mind whip the one behind it.
I mean, it hasn't been touched yet, so that's probably a good idea. Let's see it. Let's see how much you got. Much damage. Oof.
3d6, so all I get is a 9.
That is quite unfortunate.
Let's make a DC 13 intelligence save.
At least it failed.
Oh, takes 4 psychic damage.
Well, it took the 9, right? Yeah.
No, it takes half the damage.
Does it?
Yeah, it just takes half the damage and doesn't get any other effects.
Well, your DC's 13, right?
So 4 psychic.
It only takes
4
half,
psychic. 4 psychic damage, yeah.
even though he failed.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, you rolled a 10.
I thought... Okay, so
So 9 damage.
It takes 9, and it must choose whether it gets to move, take an action, or take a bonus action on the next turn. It only gets 1.
Looks at Bo. Looks at you. I think you know what it's doing next. It's the one that crit you before, so it seems pretty competent. And it's going next too. So is that your turn, or are you gonna move it all?
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
Alright. Come on, skeleton. You could do it again. You could do it. You can't.
Can I catch the arrow?
You caught the area and broke it and just fucking. Okay, it is now the Dragonborn's turn. What do you wish to do?
I wish to do the same thing, firebolt, but I will do it on the guy there. That not the guy that can't die. This guy.
You would have to slightly move, or else you'll have a
You're just
negative
gonna
2
steal my kill
penalty.
from me like
Yeah,
that?
there you go. That's good enough.
Well, I don't have to. I can still shoot
Wait.
the zombie if you want.
Well, yeah, that's true.
No,
The
I
guy
mean,
that
if
won't
you
die?
want, if you
I mean, you could try to shoot the one that doesn't want to die. I guess.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's just a waste of an action. These guys
It
don't
probably
come
is.
back.
It probably is. Yeah, you should probably go for the one that can for certain. I mean, it's up to you though.
So right now I got line of sight, right?
Yeah,
Or
you
is
do.
the wall in the way?
I would say you could still angle it where it's still not. You'll be fine.
Roll.
You got a 6. Then
Yep.
that's plenty to kill it. So there you go. How do you
And
kill it?
20 to
You
hit.
just blow its skull off, I guess.
Yoink! I'll hide under my rock. That's it for my turn.
I find it ironic that both your skeleton kills are stolen by a firebolt.
That's funny. All right, Marjorie, is your turn.
Not going to talk about it. He's just gonna be bitter over here in the corner.
We'll keep it simple. This guy here on
All right.
Eldritch Blast.
You would have advantage if you attack this one.
Yeah,
Which one?
you would see the one the cat is next to would give you advantage. You would know that.
Oh, yeah, I'll go with that one then.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was kind of a 50-50 for me, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, it's to see if you get a crit or not.
The only reason I was going for the other one was because he was the one I'm attacking now was already engaged with somebody, and I was like, oh well, I'll just try to go for one that's not really being attacked. But that's fine.
Right.
If you want to roll, you may have to change your attack spells into
Probably.
Yeah.
into the spell attacks rather than just being the spell sheets.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
That make it easier. But that still hits. I mean, you get advantage. See if you get a crit or not. Just do it again. Just tab up. Yeah. Because crits matter against zombies. Unfortunate, but you still get the D10. That's fine.
Okay.
Let's see it.
Why do I keep doing that?
Oh,
Oof.
that's rough. Barely tickling down. Is that the end of your turn?
That's it.
All right, now it's the 2 guards' turn. As the other one, they're gonna since they're around the same initiative anyway. It's gonna do it at the same time.
It says that the output for it is supposed to be a ranged attack, but it doesn't seem to roll it like that.
Did you check the box
a
for
spell card? Does it say a spell card or a spell attack?
Let me see.
He's gonna stay in the range because he's got only 5 HP right now.
So right above description, it should say output.
Yeah, it says the output. It says attack. It says spell attack ranged. 1d10 force.
He's going to drop his pistol and pick up his longsword.
Weird.
Do you have all the numbers input for it?
And he's going to attack.
I used the character mancer. That might be part of the problem. That could be buggy.
No, it should be fine.
+2, I'm gonna say, because the cat's nearby. It's close enough. Wow, 1 damage. Wait, no, it should be more than 1. He has a plus to that. Let me see. It's 3, because it's +2. I just realized I need to fix the 2-hit thing anyway. It should be more than +2. It should be +4. It would have hit, so no big deal. It would be 8 instead of a 6. And it also, the damage would be a +2. So yeah, it would be 3 damage. And again.
I don't know.
So 7 damage total. I'm just gonna use this thing for him to attack. He's gonna pick up his sword off the ground and also attack that one, and he will get the +2 because he's flanking with the Kelty Cat. So I'm just gonna use his thing to roll, because it makes it easier. He doesn't have a shield right now, so he gets to use his 2-handed, so he's gonna do more damage. Make sure it's a +4, because that's important. Jesus Christ, I hate this.
Hate to see it.
Only 5 damage with 2-handed. That's rough.
Cool. Hate to see it.
It's the zombie's turn. Oh boy.
Wait.
What?
They're in my aura.
Oh yeah, they are, aren't they? You can roll for both of them then. We can just do 6 for both, I guess, unless you want to try to roll see if you get a higher one for the other, but it doesn't really matter.
Sure,
Oh.
I'll see if the more injured one gets more.
They're pretty
more,
similar injuries at this point, to be fair, but yeah. It's the same, it's the same.
I'm not within that aura. Does that, or am I still within that aura, or am I not?
If you're not within this, oh, you are.
Okay, I wasn't sure how big
Yeah,
that aura
that
was.
color is 30 feet, so
I can't
It
see
wouldn't
it.
really matter because you couldn't stack temp HP.
it only resets. Yeah, it just
I can't
rolls
see
it.
the aura.
It
That's
just
all.
it just rolls it, and then
So
you
I'm
add the new
sure.
one basically.
Okay.
But yeah, it wouldn't matter that much.
and once you get it, you don't have to stay within the aura. You can leave.
Oh really?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because it doesn't say as long as you're in the aura, you get the temporary hit points. It
You
just
redeemed a
says
random sound. Did it work? I'm confused. What's the random sound? Wait, what is it? What was that? I don't even know what that. I don't even know what that's for. Just a random sound like. I don't know. I don't know. That's what the redeem is. I don't know what the fuck that's for, but I just made a random sound. Let's see. Zombies' turn. So these two zombies are gonna attack the one that's still in between. So they're gonna get +2 to both their hits. And they still miss somehow. This one's going to be a dummy and move out of your range. You want an opportunity attack it, Philip.
Launch it.
Towards the this one. That still hits. Roll for damage. That could
Really?
matter. That could matter. Let's see it. It does matter. It's dead.
Finally.
It finally dies. It crumples to the ground, dead and defeated. Yeah, I'm drinking water. Thank you, Liv. Okay, that's dead. So the zombies, he lost his +2. He's very sad, but he's gonna still try to attack the one he's gonna attack anyway, and still hit for 6. He takes all the temp HP away. Rude. And then Fox, it's your turn. Let's get towards the foot.
Hmm. I'm just gonna cast Firebolt on the zombie.
Firebolt. Yes,
15
yes.
hits.
Yep. See the damage. Not
That is
quite
5
enough,
damage.
but it's low. It's low.
That's my turn.
You're getting there. Philip, finish it off.
And
Finish it. Oh, you're gonna use your bonus.
she'll take the help action again.
Oh, you're gonna do the help action on that one again. All right.
Yep.
All right, you get advantage on the that one to see if you crit or not. I guess. I mean, it mattered. And also that's an 11 DC, so let's see. Damn it, it doubled it. Ugh. All right. What else do you wish to do with your turn?
Nothing.
Nothing else? All right. Mittens!
it's time for a very powerful spell. It's gonna be like here, so it's gonna target both of the zombies on that side.
Oh, damn, they already made a layout? That looks so good. So you're using Moonbeam. Where are you placing it?
Right here.
And that's how big is the...
5
5
foot
foot
radius.
radius.
Oh, it's only 5 foot, so it's just gonna hit those two then. All right.
Yeah.
So it does it Constitution saves. They still succeed.
They
I
may
want to point
succeed,
out
but you still take
they
half the damage.
Yeah.
they only have a +3.
Yeah, they have +3.
And they're rolling. Yeah, and they're rolling really well.
Pretty +3 is pretty good for their CR class, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, Zach. I don't know what that random sound
So
thing is for.
5 points of damage.
I mean, that's it's still good. It's still gonna be there, so they're probably gonna like stay there for now, so it's not gonna matter. Let's see, that's your, yeah, it's your action. Any bonus actions, like any, I don't think you really do much with your bonus right now, Ken, because you already cast a spell.
Yeah.
All right. Oasis. Only zombies remain.
Well, go over to the corner and firebolt the top one. See if I understand.
All right. What do you wish to do?
Oh, that's depressing.
Still, oh, it's only 2 damage. Which one, top or bottom?
Top one.
All right.
That is all I can do.
Oh yeah, I forgot to read the skeletons. The fuck. Uh, Keith, it is your turn. Wait, what? You just redeemed a good girl redeem? I'm confused.
What is this? Sorry, I got distracted.
Did you? Just your random redeem in chat. Jesus. You've been a good boy today.
Thank you, thank you. The holdout on the redeems, it's important.
Okay. So, what do you wish to do for your turn?
Oh, sorry,
Oh,
I
dude, the
didn't
good
realize it was
girl.
my turn. I already
Okay.
know what I want to do though. I just want to move over and then firebolt this zombie.
Is chat being a bunch of good girls in chat? Being good girls?
Bam, 2
Maybe
damage.
because I don't think anyone else has attacked that zombie since Mister provided a help action. So
I
So,
mean, it still hits, so it doesn't matter. But
I
which one
mean,
were you hitting?
good crit.
Oh, I mean, yeah, you get advantage. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You might as well roll it against if you crit, because if you crit, you automatically kill it. Yeah, sadly, it doesn't.
Nope.
nah.
But I gotta roll a DC, so it could fail. Unlikely, but it could. It failed! I'm gonna say,
Oh,
I'm just gonna use its thing. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna use the thing. I rolled it wrong, it's my fault. I don't give a fuck. It's dead.
all right then.
If it's my fault, I'm not gonna penalize you for it.
That's it for me.
Whatever. I don't usually make that mistake, but it's just like at this point, who gives a fuck? Marjorie, it's your turn.
Okay, so I'm gonna get just a teensy bit closer.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, and another Eldritch Blast for now. Keeping it simple tonight.
All right. All right. +6 roll. Do it up. I mean, yep, it hits. So bottom one or top one?
The bottom one, the one closer to
Bottom.
me.
All right. Roll the
Yep.
damage. D10.
There you go. Four damage, y'all. Damage, yo. What's up?
All right. 4 damage. It's still damage. All right. Now it's the guard's turn, so this will hopefully be a better round. Hopefully. Hopefully. At this point, he's just gonna drop his fucking shield because he's like, fuck this. He's gonna go all in. Oh my god, I hate this game.
Very worth it.
I mean, it could be. I mean, it's 4 damage.
Great job.
I hate this game, dude.
Nah,
He's literally gonna move over here. He's still
you
within
hate to
5
see
feet, so
it.
he doesn't proc anything, thankfully. He's already got 10 HP, so it doesn't really matter if he stays in the thing regardless. But and then he's gonna just use the same thing, just because it makes it easier. Of course he hits both. Fucking piece of shit. Okay, okay, calm down. Okay, so it's 7 damage, then he has to do the con save for the 8 damage. Holy shit. Is that the 13 DC? I think, yeah. It's not bad. And he fails! Let's go! Old man kills the guy.
Sick.
Moist.
Hello, Litter.
Ooh,
Don't eat the
gross.
chat.
Hate it.
Yeah, it's their turn. Zombie, it's a zombie, so you know what it's gonna do. It's gonna slam. Jam, thank you, ma'am. And it misses.
The start of its turn, it needs to make the con save again for Moonbeam.
Actually, it does hit because they don't have their shield. That's right. Oh yeah, the Constitution save. Yeah, I'll do that as well in just a minute because it won't kill them anyway. Actually, would it? It might actually. I probably should roll that then because that could matter. I'll do that first then. They succeed, so roll it. That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
So that wouldn't have mattered anyway. Okay, fair enough. 3 damage. Alright. And he hits regardless. Removing 1 HP after temp HP. As the old man's like, ah, that helped me. Oh, I'm glad I had that help from that small, whatever the fuck that thing is over there. But thank you.
Mittens is a familiar.
A familiar, highly unusual, but interesting. Uh, Fox. One zombie remains and does not want to give up.
Bonus action. I will give the almost dead Dragonborn a bardic inspiration.
Oh yeah, all right.
Yeah. And I
I'm not
will.
almost dead anymore.
Well, yeah, not
Well,
anymore.
you saw death, but you didn't cross the threshold.
You saw
Um,
death.
You
Saw
waved.
Not
death.
Or
today,
she.
sir.
Or she. You never know. I'm gonna cast
Well,
Firebolt
not
to the
today, ma'am.
zombie.
All right.
Miss.
Oh.
Crit fails.
Mistress.
Yeah, I just
Mistress
missed.
moves over here.
Yeah,
Takes the help action. That's our turn.
yeah, that's rough. Come on, Philip, take us home. Take us home. Uh, I mean, yeah, it doesn't even matter if you get +2 at this point, honestly, because you have a plus, like, oh my god, okay. You probably just kill it, to be honest.
The double.
I was about to
Uh,
say, wow, advantage helps, but
it does. It's still enough to kill it because it's past its HP. And crits automatically kill the zombies, so.
so well, no, crits kill. It doesn't trigger its undying fortitude.
Yeah, so I mean, it surpasses it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's 13 plus 1, so 14 damage and only had 10 HP.
Nice.
Damn. Mouse was like the MVP 100% with these crits, though.
Hey, I helped him get 2.
I mean, you did help, I won't lie, but the fact he rolled
I,
double crit,
I,
though, like, look at that.
I gave him advantage like 3 times.
This one didn't even matter, though. It was both.
Yeah.
It was a double crit, like,
It's beautiful. What does it mean?
double rainbow. What is, alright. So now you get to loot. The fast loot.
What are we?
I mean, you should
what are
probably
we
check and
rolling
see
for
if
looting, so-
the old man is not dead.
Oh yeah, you could check on him as well, but I'm sure some
I
people,
mean,
not everyone has to check on him. You know what I mean?
look, it's just a good judge of character for who goes to check on the loot and who goes to check on the people.
Oh yeah, I know,
I'm
I
going
know.
to check on the loot.
The only
Uh,
thing probably worth looting is the death lock.
Exactly. That's why I'm doing it.
So what's this over here again? Just kind of like a house or something, or what is that? Just curious. Does
It's
it matter? How much does it matter? Actually, it's a better question.
it probably doesn't matter that much. It's just ruins of stuff.
Set piece. Got it.
Yeah, it's basically set piece. One
Uh,
moment.
This
What's up?
set piece skeleton.
Orc 1 and 2 don't look like they're dying. They look like they're able to stand on their own. Just
Uh,
from
yeah,
first glance.
they're fine, but just beaten up. They're fine though.
Mistress hops back on my shoulders because she's the best pulling out a fiend cat.
Um,
And I nod at the two, seeing that they're not dying.
yeah, they're
And
not
I go
dying.
check on the sword thing.
First we will do since they rolled for it. After spending like, I mean, you'd find stuff eventually. It's not that hard to find this stuff. You would find 200 gold and 2 healing potions on him,
So
and
there's
and
one.
and his staff on the
two,
dead
three,
body.
four,
On
five of those.
the deadlock?
Yeah, on the deadlock. It would be
What's the staff like?
you have to check it.
I assume you're more versed in Arcana than I am, so. Also, are we just splitting this gold or are we giving it to
That's up to you.
I mean, we all can see you doing it. You're not being
Yeah.
sneaky about it.
I didn't say I was trying to hide it. I asked,
I would
are we
assume
splitting
I would
it?
assume you would, yeah.
Do you remember my bardic inspiration lasts
10
for
minutes.
10 minutes? So if you want to add to your roll,
That's true, you could if you want, but
Is how much?
uh
how much for what?
is it a
The
D6?
bardic
Bardic
inspiration
inspiration,
or
yeah.
the
The
D6?
D6?
inspiration. It's a
D6.
D6. Cool.
Yes.
I'm gonna do survival. I'm looking for materials.
Oh, I thought you were
So
identifying the staff.
Oh,
no,
different
I'm
person,
not.
I'm
different person.
waiting. I'm
Oh,
waiting for
It's
my
this
turn.
person. It's this person we're talking about. You need to roll
Oh,
your
okay.
Arcana. That's what we meant. Yeah.
Sorry, I
Oh,
forgot about
Wrong person. Yeah. It's
out
fine.
of turn.
And you can
20.
roll your
Oh wait, I have
D6.
bardic inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you can roll D6 if you
Yep.
want.
D6. I typed it too fast. 6. So
Ooh,
26.
Damn,
ooh,
Nice.
pretty high.
Nice.
One moment. Need to.
spicy.
What is that one item called?
Is
Love
it
the
the
pack
pack
keeper.
staff?
I need to double check, but it might be.
Is it the warlock item?
Could be, but let me double check.
Is it the one that restores a warlock pack slot?
I'm trying to find the thing, but ad blocks are being stupid.
You can just tell me the name and I could just look it up on D&D Beyond.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm just double checking something. I think that's what it is, but let me double check the thing I had.
Well,
Is it
if
this
it is,
thing?
then it's not. It's only used to the warlock.
Because this is a. Oh, actually, also I forgot to mention you found a symbol when you were looking on him as well. It's a very mysterious symbol.
Can I kind of
Symbol
check
of
the
what?
symbol as well?
Can.
Can we, what
Or is it just a.
Arcana history, what do we need for it?
It'd probably be like a Arcana would work. Yeah.
Okay.
So I can Arcana the symbol?
Yeah.
24.
Oasis checking loot? Really? I don't believe it. I know, right? 24. Jesus, you're fucking rolling hot.
So can I steal one of the short bows from the ladder skeletons?
I mean, if you want.
Okay, I'm going to.
I don't know why this thing's not with me. It's because it's like ad blocking. It's so stupid. Oh, I had to hit the thing up here. That's why. One moment. There we go. Now I can look. It should be on here. It'll take me a second. Nope, that's not it. Is that what this is? Let's see. That is definitely not what that is. That's broken. This thing? Oh, maybe it was that. But I just wanted to make sure. That's what it's called. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. It would be a +1 Rod the Pact Keeper.
Can you link to chat?
I
It's a
can.
warlock exclusive item.
It is Warlock exclusive, yeah.
+1 to
So it might
attack
be
rolls and
Marjorie
saving
that can use
throws,
it.
warlock spells, and you can use your action to regain 1 pact slot back. So it's literally of no use to anyone except the warlock.
So Marjorie could definitely use that, absolutely.
And what about the sigil? Is there anything you can tell me about the sigil?
The sigil, considering how yeah, that's the information on it. Let me find the thing. It should be in my note. The sigil you would recognize as fuck, where's the name? I have it. Oh, here it is. Put it higher up. Fuck. I think that's what it was called. It's a patron symbol for it's the deep one? I think so. Yeah, deep one, that's it.
Alright, well, I won't jack any loot. I just wanted to know what it was.
Oh, sorry, Great Old One is what it... Sorry. That's what it's called. Great Old One, not deep one.
It's like a sorcerer thing, isn't it? Or no,
It's a Warlock Pact.
It's a warlock thing, yeah.
You're
The
thinking
great...
of the Aberrant Mind Sorcerer, though, because it's...
So basically like
Yeah.
Cthulhu and shit like that, kind of.
Yeah. Yep, you're right.
It's one of those.
Cool.
Cool, I'll just position myself with the
Aberrations, yeah.
sword to help out anyone that wants to do stuff with the sword. And that's it for me.
Once everyone gets back over, they would be like, we appreciate the assistance and thank you for helping my father back up. That was very fortuitous for sure. Because he is strong, but still old.
He's old yet spry. I
Yeah.
did what I could. I saw him on the ground, patched him up best I could.
We make quite the bit of coin, so please take this 300 gold pieces and split it amongst yourselves.
Damn. I'll do the math.
It's throwing gold.
It's a rich world.
So while all this is going on, I did want to do that
For
survival check.
like, if you want to roll like a history check, you can probably remember how much these guys make in a year.
What guys?
These guards,
The
like the
guards.
guards, you probably would have heard something about them if you wanted to roll a history check to see how much they
We
probably make.
don't even know what they're called.
Oh, the Grimjaws is what they would tell you.
Okay.
I can roll it if you want. I got a +7.
No, he was referring to information he hadn't given us yet.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, the Grimjaw family, basically, they're like known for stuff that you probably learn more if you roll history. Probably would have read it somewhere, most likely.
Well, you two seem to be alive and well. I hope you can rest and clean up your wounds, patch yourself up a little more. I'm gonna go check the sword.
Yep, fair enough. It's a sword. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna look it over first. Is it fused into the stone, or does it seem like it was pushed in? AK, is there cracks as in someone who just brute forced it, or magic as in there's no seams or nothing?
Would you like to give me a investigation to...
I am just looking. Is there
okay.
like, is it just flush, or is it there's cracks and stuff?
There would definitely be some cracks for sure.
Okay, so it's not just magically fused into the rock.
You could presume that, yeah.
Contemplating trying to pull it out.
You can definitely try an athletics check if you want.
I use help action.
I'll take that. Oh, I'll also take that. Hell yeah.
I mean, advantage definitely helps.
I mean,
can
advantage,
moral support.
guidance, moral support. You
And
can leave
sarcastic
that.
vibes.
If I sneeze, I'm not trying to sneeze on my screen. I gotta fit the little guidance macro. You said athletics, right?
Yeah, it'd be athletics to pull it out.
Oof. I believe
That
15's not
that
bad.
that just matches it. Yep, you got it.
Plus 1, 16.
Yep, the DC was 15, so you good.
I do the pose from Sword in the Stone if I pull it out.
Oh, and it has a slight glow to it.
Oh, that
Oh, did you?
was straightforward.
Surprisingly easily.
Don't say that. Don't say that. There's so
My
many
bad.
stories of people saying that.
Easy. I'm just kidding. I'm not that mean. Oh, for the sword. That's a good question, actually. It would probably
I
be.
think I can just cast Identify on it if it's magical.
Well, they rolled a
Identify?
27. That's plenty high.
I mean, Identify would just tell me everything about it.
Well,
If
that's
it's
true.
magical.
I mean, that's true too. I mean, you could do it however, but either
Yeah, for
way.
me, it would just tell me if it was magical, but
Yeah.
identify would
Well, yeah,
tell
yeah, yeah.
you the properties of the magical
Yeah.
things.
Either way,
I
yeah.
mean, it did glow. So
It did, yeah. Wait, what is this? Let's see, what's it called?
Sword of 1,000 Truths.
I was
The
trying to.
one sword to rule them all.
A
A
blade of
faulty sword of
Ligma.
warning.
God, that'd be so funny.
I warned you.
You would see it as a Holy Avenger.
So yeah,
So
we
we
don't
don't
need
get
to cast Identify in it now
guess
because
we
I
don't
think
get to
everyone.
keep it, do we?
None of us are a paladin out of the game, so it really wouldn't matter.
I know, right? That's why it glowed. Holy Avenger.
I say we find a sheath for the same, and we hurry up and bring it to the cart.
I just wrap it in a. Nah, I just like tie a rope or a loop around the hilt, around the guard, and just kind of like tie it to my back.
Alright, alright. That should be fine.
So, yeah.
Oh no.
We're not that far. Fucking Holy Avenger, man. I look at the two Grimguard, father and son, Grimjaw.
Grimjaw, yep.
You two want to ride back? We're heading back to the what's the name of the school? University? Whatever.
City of Stars.
We're heading back to the City of Stars.
That would be that would be good. That would be that would definitely help for sure.
And I think that's everything we came here for, right?
It is.
Did anyone pick up
I look for
the
the group.
staff of stuff and the sigil or some?
I seen the people who wanted it grabbed it.
I grabbed the sigil, I guess.
Okay.
I assumed that the person who identified it had taken it.
And we looted the skeletons and the zombies too?
The zombies.
The zombies, I don't think. I mean, there might be stuff. I mean, you could look if you want. I mean, there's not gonna be a lot, but
I stole
Might be like
off of one of them. One of the
I mean, there could be like a stray thing on them or something.
But would you want it?
I mean, we can Walking Dead it, open it up, look in the stomachs for
Like it
anything
has
specific.
pockets.
True. Grab his wallet. Might have a credit card. If there's guns, there's definitely credit cards.
So would you like to
What's a
investigate?
credit card?
Would you like to investigate the zombies?
Sure.
I'll give help to someone who investigates, since mine is a +1.
Good guidance.
Give me the credit card. If there's a 22, there has to be a credit card.
You find 5,
Visa? MasterCard?
28 more gold.
Okay, you guys can grab the gold. I don't really want it.
So you're not taking your
Tell me
share?
that's 7 more gold for everyone.
Nah, you guys can keep my share. There's like way too much money for me to handle. I
Oh,
already
yeah.
have like 200 some gold on me,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
I'm good.
Mm.
And then if you looked at the skeletons, as you were looking at the skeletons, you would see that there was a little bit, there was like 14 gold off the skeletons too.
Nah.
And then like the short bows and short swords, if anyone wanted those, obviously.
I took one of the short bows. I can't use a short sword. I don't know if for something.
Fair enough. All right.
Wait, they had short
Back to the
swords?
cart.
Uh, can I finally do my survival check I asked about a while ago?
Oh, sorry, sorry.
So I rolled a 12. So I was gonna add the guidance as a 1d6 and then add the 12 separately. So
Oh, okay.
with
Guidance,
an
guidance is a
18,
D4.
that's a d4. My bad.
D4. I mean, we can still say it's a 4. It's fine.
So it'd be
It's just -2.
Sorry.
It's fine. So it's still be a 16. That's fine.
I you and I can kind of talk about what exactly materials I get, but
Oh, yeah.
later. But I was looking for materials, so
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
it's just kind of like a generic thing.
Yeah, you'd be able to find,
Some things.
components and stuff. Yeah.
Cool. And then what was going on with that rod? Did we determine what happened with the rod?
It's a rod that you
Like
would.
who has it?
Just give it to the warlock.
Sure.
Well, I guess, yeah, no. Since I
Like
guess Sarah has
Yeah,
it.
it'd be a
then
rod that you
I
can
guess
use
put it
essentially.
on
okay. I mean,
Yeah,
unless
it's a
somebody else
it's
have a different use for it,
no,
I'm okay with
literally
it.
no
None of us
one.
can use it.
Yeah, no one else
that.
can use
I
it.
mean, unless somebody wanted to sell it. That's why I guess it was what I meant. But it's fine. I can add it to myself.
But it would definitely be more beneficial for you because it's a +1, so it gives you a +1 to your saves and
Sure.
+1 to your attack rolls. So you'd have a
So,
+7 to your attacks now.
And as an action, once per day, you can restore one warlock spell slot.
Yeah, you get another
Snowmar,
spell
right?
slot a day too.
That's gonna be helpful.
Yeah.
That's gonna be really
Sarah
helpful because I only
begrudgingly
have
gives it
2
to you.
slots. So yeah.
It's
Okay. Cool.
it's a good rod.
Sarah is staring you down, begrudgingly handing it over to you.
Because you have no use for it. Yeah.
Well, no, just like after how Marjorie behaved in front of the headmaster, whatever we're gonna call him.
All right.
Let's
Yeah.
start heading back, guys.
Would you like
Sure.
to head back then?
Yeah. That's
Yep.
fine. we got the MacGuffin.
All right.
Starts multi-classing into paladin.
Jesus. No.
You mean, you just wouldn't let us have this, keep this weapon
Fuck
still?
no. Fuck no.
You know what's funny? You only need one level paladin for the aura.
I know, but no. Not letting you have a legendary weapon.
+3, 2d10 radiant to fiends that are undead, and the aura.
He notices that you brought in the 2 guards with you, so he's like, "Oh, well, that was unexpected. What were you 2 out there for?" We were doing our rounds and we kind of got lost. That kind of tracks. It is a very big forest after all. But upon this newly new addition to the thing, you'll get your 200 gold pieces plus another healing potion because he thinks you deserve it for the great
Damn.
work he did for bringing these 2 back.
I haven't even used the first one.
Now you have 2. And by the time you get back, it would be about 6 o'clock, so you could probably just do a long rest.
Yep.
After you leave.
Yeah. Is there like an
Alright,
inn
take
in
us-
town?
There'd be like a dorm you can go to, yeah.
Oh crap! I'm a bard. I gotta seduce the professor now.
Jesus.
Look,
I'ma
it's the
go.
flaw of the entire class, guys.
No, I get it, but you don't.
I'm joking, by the way.
No, I know, I know. You don't. It's like the joke, like you don't have to do this. But yeah, that would be all I have for this session. First off, what would the next
Cool.
thing you were looking to do, you think?
What do you mean?
Like your next objective, so I can think of what to add.
We don't really have any.
Like, what's something you feel like you'd want to do? Like explore or what? Just like a rough idea. It doesn't have to be like specific.
Oh no, get a few true names or something. That's a long-term goal.
Get some what?
True names.
Some true names?
We're already enacting this
Oh,
plan.
I see.
We're already enacting the plan. I see.
The outer plane books. But the last thing would be, what was each of yours favorite part of this session?
The zombie that wouldn't die.
That was pretty funny.
True.
It's a very strong zombie.
Don't really have one in particular.
Getting a chance to try to just woo every woman I come across.
There's only one.
No, there's two. The postmaster was
Oh,
of the lady types.
We only saw one of them.
Mm.
I mean, you never asked for their pronouns. We'll never know.
Wait, for who?
The postmaster. You said they were a female character, right?
The headmaster is a male, yeah.
No. The postmaster at the post office.
Oh, the post office was a female, yeah. What about her?
No, that's why I was trying to woo her as well.
Oh, I see. Yeah,
Somewhat woo, like, you know,
I understand.
using my charms,
That's fine.
laying on that thick charm. But yeah, no, I think sort of general exploration of the area is going to be important moving forward, and in general, trying to figure out some of the nature of the college and just what's
But
going on.
I hope
Like, I have my own
y'all
personal goals,
enjoyed
yeah.
the first taste of what is to come.
That's fair. Yeah. Well, I was it was pretty good. I gotta be up early in the morning though, so
Yeah, true. You do be.
But
It do be late.
Yeah. It does take up.
bye.
It does take up some time.
Well, good night.
Bye.
All right, bros. Good session.
Yep. See you next time.
See you next time.
See you next time. As I end the stream, goodbye, all. Thank you for watching, and I will be uploading this to YouTube the second I get the chance. Should be soon.